All on my side then for the final. All you good lads? One of us is, right? On my team since 1993. No, I remember. I had a brief spell where I was Sheffield Wednesday fan. But I'm a Liverpool fan since 1985. Sheffield Wednesday got to 2 cup finals that year. And Chris Waddings backed up for Sheffield Wednesday. He did as well. Remember? Me, you and Timmy at Morsel Wood. I still say he stroked me on that shot. Hit my ball first. 1993, that's it. I lost both cup finals to Arsenal. That's a memory for you. Big 4-0, that's going to make it. You don't think you're all ready for it, you think, oh, the result like it. Whatever you want to play.
Oh yeah, no, don't go on me.
It'll be good. Don't mind if she sits there. There's somebody sat there. That'll be great. Yeah, sit there. Thank you for that.
That's all right.
Just I need somebody to complain to, you see, when I start tweaking of you.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, your job. Earn your money.
The wife will do it.
All right, cool.
What's the score?
Right, we're on.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gents, welcome to the finals of the 2019 Big Guns tournament. I am David Rothwell, and joining me very shortly will be Peter Butterworth. It's been a very long 5 days. It's been a lot of pull, a lot of high quality stuff, a lot of blunders, a lot of drama, a lot of balls potted, a lot of butters, a lot of Jamie, and a lot of Dan.
Ahoy there, Dave.
Hey, bud.
And I apologise for that. I'm not sure why I said ahoy.
Ahoy. Ahoy's good. It's priority.
Last name Roth, first name Nut. How you doing, mate?
Good. I can't believe it's not butters.
Aha.
I had to say it. I won't do that ever again until the next tournament.
That's fine, mate. Yeah, it's been, everyone is absolutely exhausted.
Yeah.
It's been a huge week, and now we're at the very much the business end now, so 2 fantastic matches and really looking forward to this, Dave.
Yeah, same. Like you said, it's been it's all about willpower now. Even Mick, when he won Anzac Day, said he's absolutely exhausted. You see it in Taylor and Lyndall when they won their matches. They pretty much collapsed. Justin just won 11-3 and then went home and probably ran 7K or whatever he does.
8 avocados.
8 avocados. That did his thing.
I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to pick Justin.
Yeah. If it was yesterday, I would have definitely picked Justin. I think Mick's stepped up a gear today.
As he misses a black. He's 5-time world champion for a reason, and that's because he steps up to these occasions. I just think, Justin's just he looks really good. He's breaking so well, and he looks great on these tables. And I think just I've said it before. He really seems to be enjoying his time out there in the big matches, and I think the international exposure he's had in the last couple of years definitely helped take the edge off the factor as far as playing Mick goes. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Justin's had a lot of tournament finals time the last kind of 18 months. He's won the majority of finals he's been in, so he's going to take that into this and just throw the kitchen sink at Mick and see what happens. He won't even be thinking about Mick, to be honest. He'll just be thinking of winning, honestly.
Oh, look, and belief-wise, I'm sure Justin believes he can win this match.
Absolutely. Oh, King's Cup shirt. Yeah, thanks, bud. I've got to look at work. If work permits, I'll definitely be at King's Cup because that was a pretty awesome tournament last year. I'd love to go again. I'd love to get that shirt.
and not time foul.
And not time foul. Thank you, Butters. I love you too.
Sorry, mate.
No, it's well warranted. I've got nothing to say against
No, it's just an unfortunate thing, mate.
Yeah. But
as far as the ladies go, look, my heart kind of wants to go with Taylor. She stayed with us last year when she came over for it, and she went out in straight sets basically, and she was terrible. Had a horrible tournament and was absolutely shattered. For her to come back this year and be in the final is quite an achievement. I can't separate her and Lyndall, and for different reasons. I think they're both very good players, but Lyndall I just think experience might make the difference.
yeah, it's unfamiliar territory for Taylor. Even the semis was. So it's really, see how she responds, really.
When she goes back and watches this, I'm sure she'll ring me or message me and tell me her thoughts on me saying that. But yeah, I can't. It's very hard for me to separate them ability-wise, different kinds of ability. But Taylor's cueing the ball as good as she ever has. She's hitting the ball so sweet.
Yeah.
But some of Lyndall's shot making and when she really needed to against Lyndall Vine was as good as I've seen from any of the women.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with Lyndall because she's had so much on her plate over the last couple of months. Like how she's managed to fit in table time and sharpen up for this event. It's been insane.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
So, who are your favourites? Your pick?
Well, being from SA, I'd say Taylor. Logically, objectively, it's tough. Pretty much for the same reasons. I haven't seen enough of Lyndall to know her game.
Yep.
So I don't know how Lyndall responds under pressure or what her main style is. I know that I've practiced with Taylor a few times. So I hadn't really seen much of her over the last couple of years. And when she came back, I was really impressed with what she'd done with her cueing.
Yep.
And she's actually looks a far more composed person than what she was a couple of years ago. So
yeah, she's playing a lot of snooker, which has undoubtedly helped.
So I've really only got that to go by.
Yep. How about the men?
Favour Justin. Honestly, yeah.
It should be a couple of absolute crackers either way.
Yeah.
I will say about, as at the top level, a lot of people are pretty good mates because you'd spend a lot of time with each other, but especially Lyndall and Taylor are really close, and I think Taylor calls her just about every day. So
yeah. I just hope that if they do put in the 2020 rule, I hope it doesn't screw people over because they have been pretty much playing with unlimited shot clocks for the whole tournament.
It wouldn't make sense to do that.
Yeah. That's all I can hope for. I just want both players to just put on a show, really. They've done all this hard work. Hopefully they reap the rewards.
Yep. Tournament Director, Mr. Travis Crawley. About to get proceedings underway.
And I love the barricades.
Yeah, Trent Reinheimer, we have to thank for building those.
Yeah.
And we just moved 2 tables out, reconfigured it into a two-table setup.
Yeah, there's people all around these two tables now. Looks really good.
Can we get a pan around, please, Dad?
Okay, good evening, ladies
There we
and
go.
gentlemen. Welcome to Bar 8 for the Ladies Big Guns and Big Guns Grand Finals. Thanks everyone for showing up, and thanks for everyone online for tuning in.
That's unlucky.
It's been a long journey, but we've finally reached the big moment, and we are truly blessed for the two contests we have. We have in the arena tonight, we have 4 world champions. We firstly, the ladies, let me introduce a former team's world champion and winner in the semi-final 6-8 against the former champion Lyndall Vine. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, please welcome a former world champion, Lyndall Element. Her opponent tonight also had an 8-6 win in her semi-final against Rhiannon McLaughlin. And like Lyndall, she is also a former team's world champion. Very pleased and very honoured to have 2 world champions in the final tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from South Australia, Taylor Meyer. On the big gun side in the men's division. Firstly, let me introduce from New South Wales in the semi-final. He defeated Ben Noonan 11-3. He is a former world champion. He's a multiple Australian champion. He's a multiple Australian tournament winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Sage. His opponent tonight is a 5-time world champion. He's a 2-time Big Guns champion. He is the defending Big Guns champion. Like always, it's an honour and a privilege to have him come over and play in our event. Ladies and gentlemen, Mick Hill. Before the finals get underway, just first I'd like to thank, and will be said at the end, I'd like to thank everyone involved for helping run this tournament. Thanks to Mel, Amy, Georgia. But this is all about the moment for the players right now. Ladies and gentlemen, all the best. Play well, put on a great show, and all the best. Let's begin.
And we're off and racing.
Of everyone up the front, if that's okay, thank you.
First donation up there, guys. Polly, thanks, mate. $20. Keep it coming, guys. We hope the viewers, we're at 528 at the moment. It's going to go up very quickly.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, share this on Facebook if you haven't already, guys. It's one of the biggest finals of the year of pool for us. No.
Chris Paulette's gone 8-6, Mick 11-9, Lyndall. The guys play to 11, the girls play to 8, mate. You might want to reverse those score lines.
Yeah, Ben, this is, strap yourselves in, grab a beverage, and
20 shot clock conditions. Thanks to Rory and Katrina for helping out with that. So thanks for that, and all the best, everybody. Thank you.
thanks, Butters Thongs. Woo!
Come on, Tyler. Come on, inside.
All right, we're underway. Thanks, Morgan.
All right, Mick Hill to break. Lyndall first look.
pop by Lindell. Mick's handed a bit ugly.
Do you get confused there, Michael?
All good. Safety by Mick. Looks like Lindell's got a fine cut into the corner and bulk, but not sure where the white ball's going. It looks like it's going pretty close to the middle.
And yeah, I think Jamie's drilled it into Dan, and that's what he's done. Mick's looking pretty good on yellows here. Just got one ball to worry about.
Yeah.
She's called that very fat. So Chancellor Taylor, if that plant's on.
It's
Cheers, Greg. Good on
big
you, mate.
shot.
Be good to see you. Scary was upside down. That's why he thought the names were on the wrong side. You're a legend.
Nice. This plant looks on.
Must be.
Safeties. Good shot. So Mick's going to run into the other yellow here.
It's not awesome, but it's enough.
Yeah, and with the 2020,
Yeah, it goes
he'll have to
against
decide really quickly.
Mick too. He doesn't like it.
I actually fancy Justin over the 2020, just from personal experience.
Yeah.
But really, it's like, he can cue this, that's fine. Does he play for the hard ball here?
Good kiss, which I'm sure he knew he was going to get. Well, somewhere thereabouts. He might have thought he was going to finish inside him so he could play this bottom yellow.
Yeah. So does he plays the one in bulk now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And floats down for the bottom yellow in the right corner.
Man, that middle jaw's enormous. Cheers, Greg.
It's a bad shot.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a good angle to hold for it, so
Yeah. And you want to get good on this yellow, because otherwise you kind of white can easily run.
yeah, he wants to almost get low on it. He just come back down and play it in the middle, I think, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a square metre of table.
I think people might just be saying, Min, that Justin's a pretty methodical player, but I don't reckon he has any drums playing faster. That'll be just about perfect from Mick.
Yeah.
Very good start.
It's nice out to open the account. Be a good nerve settler for Mick. He's been he's played a lot of pool over the last 5 days.
Yeah, maybe he's just starting to warm up. Cheers, Gary. It's our pleasure, mate.
Champion.
Well, that's a bit awkward for Taylor.
If she's on the,
May take the one up the top.
I was going to say if she's on the double, she might actually. Yeah. No, the two balls to the right of the black are kind of dead at the moment. But if she pots this ball in the middle, she might actually have one of the yellows in the other middle.
Yeah, good shot.
It's not bad.
I was a fan of the pro rack, Matt. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed probably more than anything watching Dave use them like Lego blocks the other night while we were commentating.
I didn't do anything.
I really did enjoy using them. They were,
Yeah.
they were good.
Just being able to move the rack away from the balls once you've got everything set,
Yeah.
without having to kind of have hands shaking and then.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I reckon she might not have known if she had enough to hit then, so she's just hit it as fat as she could, and she
Yeah.
had too much.
Yeah. It's a good shot by,
Great shot.
by Justin.
Oh, is he still on?
Oof. It looks all right.
Just got enough. Oh, she would have liked to get a little bit further across there, Lyndall.
Yeah.
Justin's on this red, he's okay. He might have to do a little swerve. No, he looks all right.
Good shot.
Good cannon. Lyndall's taken the plant on in the middle.
I think it's the way to go. Do you try to play the punt and run into the other red? Or do you just guarantee the pot?
Pot's the main thing, but you want to still be on the first one you hit,
Yeah.
which he's done. Scotty and TK, $20 donation. Thanks very much.
Thank
And TK, Security Williams, what an effort he big gun. She was fantastic.
Mark, thank you. That's a nice little nudge
Thank
on
you,
that
Mark.
yellow by
From
Justin.
Queensland.
The reason I say it's a nice nudge is because it's kind of slowed down the white ball a little bit.
Definitely a trickier out than Mick had.
Yeah.
Still got to make a couple of good shots.
Yeah, including the black. Kind of he's in a little bit of no man's land.
Now, guys, stop saying you don't need the bottom of the triangle. If you don't have a bottom, it's not a triangle. I'm not going through this again.
Just needs to bounce.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Just have to put a bit of boogie on it to hold it.
Yeah, or you can just play the one in bulk.
I think you can do a little soft screw and hold for it.
Yep. Shot by Taylor.
Great shot, Justin.
Shot.
Yeah, what you watch in the past, mixed matches, the ones that have been deep in the tournament, he just gets that extra little chance. Like in these situations, someone will just miss one ball in 4 frames or something, and he won't.
Yeah. And it'll be really early, won't it? So, like, it'll be 3-4-0 down,
Yep.
4-0 up.
Taylor wanted to give that a bit more so she had a better line, but
Good hand.
solid out.
Big out. We have a final, ladies and gents.
Yes, we do.
The last 2 outs have been, they haven't been the easiest.
Prize money for top 4. It's 13 for first, 6 for second, 2.5, 2.5.
2 for the
2.
semis. Yep. If the black's on, I'm assuming the black's on in the right corner, so Lyndall will just slow roll this.
That's
shot.
a great shot. I reckon Mick takes yellows here, Dave. Even though the black's
yes. Yeah, every day. Well,
You can open it up.
you'd have to take yellows. You've got a lot of control.
Yeah. Good finish from
Shot by
Lyndall.
Nice one, Lyndall.
Still got a couple of average yellows down there, though.
Yeah, I reckon he's going to try to get on them possibly now.
He's got to be careful where the black ends up too when he opens his pocket.
Yeah. I wonder how easy or difficult that yellow near the 2 reds
In the
is.
middle, yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon you can get on it in the middle. But I'll just
Yeah.
pop my head up after he plays his shot. I'm behind him. No, I'm not in front of him.
He won't like that.
No, you can't get on it, pot it.
Yeah, he may try to double one of the yellows down and clear the red.
Yeah, she has, Robbo. She's been really good. If you watch her match with Lyndall Vine last night, she was fantastic. Some of the finishes.
Yeah. Her last 2 matches were also. One was on the hill, wasn't it? The other one was 8-6.
I'm not sure, mate, but yeah,
I reckon
it
she.
was definitely 8-6 the last one.
Yeah. I think she played Shazza, and it was like in the quarters, and it might have been 8-7.
Cheers, mate.
So what did Mick do? He just bounced the yellow, maybe?
Yeah, just rolled down off it. So
Okay.
left it in Justin's hand. Justin can get that over, can't he?
I think so. I'm
I reckon
not
he's-
sure how much value it is, though.
Yeah, I reckon
because
he's going
Mick
to he'll double that.
Yeah. See, I don't know how much value that is because, well, actually, he's just bumped it out into a promotable position, I guess. But Mick's probably going to hold the ball in the right middle, screw over to the left side, and then like double.
I'll tell you what
Do a long double.
Justin has done. He's left him angle on the middle to get on the dead one. Because it'll go in the opposite middle.
Yeah.
Just going to push this down to the middle of the table so he's got something.
Double it.
Reckon he's got the angle now?
Yeah. It's unlucky.
That's a bit stiff.
Lyndall's got reds everywhere.
Nice hit.
Good shot. Jamie will come in later. He's just smashing down some food. Struth.
It's not the worst shot I've ever seen. What's next though? They've all said great shot, but what's he got?
He's, yeah, probably one less dead ball than Justin. Is what's probably going through his head.
$831 viewers. This is we're going to hit the ton, guys.
Yeah,
Keep
Definitely.
sharing.
absolutely.
We can do it. And don't forget the donations. $1's fine, $2 is fine, whatever you like.
Yeah. So Mick's left Justin on the probably play the ball in the right middle and then have a chance at playing a red in the right corner and knocking the other yellow out.
100%, and he can go game.
Yeah. Still tricky, but it's a definite chance for Justin.
Well, there's a tiny bit of insurance with it too, because the yellow can go dead. You know, the black's
Yeah.
still very tough.
Yeah, true.
Nice pot,
Shot
Taylor.
by Taylor.
She wants a cannon on the one on the black.
Yeah.
That's a great shot from Justin.
Sure. You know, I can play the one near Balkan, get the one on the left.
He doesn't want to land with too much angle on it, but maybe just below that yellow.
Yeah.
Taylor's just gone for coverage.
Taylor's been doing this a fair bit, actually. Like, she's been sensible as to when to go game and when not to.
Lyndall might double this.
Well, Lyndall was
That's
on a
perfect
long
from
red.
Justin.
Yeah, sure. Lyndall's on the red in the corner, and she might actually, if she gets well enough on one of the other reds, she can actually go game. While Taylor's still got a couple of weird balls.
Yep.
Shot by Justin.
Yeah, he wanted to drop down maybe
Yeah.
3 or 4 inches more
Yeah.
so he can hold for the black, but just timed that really well.
Shot.
No, this will make a statement if he gets this. And he's breaking.
Bottom. Wow, that just shows that
Absolutely no dramas at all. Most people are just going to try and push that over.
Yeah,
Dead weight, and he's
Yes.
just screwed off it. No worries.
that's impressive.
Great shot, Lindell's a bit unlucky. So, definite statement from Justin here. Was quite comfortable leaving Mick,
Yeah.
shots, but said, I reckon you're in all sorts here, mate. You're not going to get these.
Yeah. It just shows like Justin has no interest in like negativity, I guess. Like
No.
he's just, I'm just going to pop balls, which
It's
is
not about who he's playing, he's just playing the right shots.
Look at this break.
That's enormous.
Whoa.
That's scary, his break. It's 4 yellows.
And the yellows are on.
Have a look at him. Stun, rolling, black.
Yeah, 30 seconds. If Rusty was playing this frame, it'd be over already.
Yeah.
Alex Pace, man. I don't know if you saw any of his finals, like his quarter. It was over in about 7 minutes, but his first frame took about
12 seconds.
Yeah.
I was sitting next to it and I blinked it and almost missed it.
Yeah, you guys lagged and it was 1-0 already.
Yeah. Yeah, that kid's a freak.
Yeah.
And he doesn't miss.
Yeah. Just got to be slightly careful here. And he's avoided.
That is perfect.
Avoided it
Well,
completely.
he's just come a bit far, but
Just shot by Taylor.
have a look at this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And a couple of reds actually stopped each other from going in. That was unlucky for him.
Yeah. Just bounce and not be hampered. Shot.
Yeah, he's fine. Great shot, Taylor.
Shot.
That's absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Tricky thing about Taylor's out is that the yellow on the side cushion's probably really, really close to the rail, which makes getting out for the last yellow a bit tricky.
Almost wants to get up and play the plant now.
Yeah.
I think she's tried to do that, but she's not got into it. Justin.
That's out. Looks like she's on it, but it's not as easy as what it could be.
No, tricky
Justin's
shot.
Sending a statement.
Absolutely. Min Lee. Yeah, I think that'll probably do him in. If someone hands him an American cube, Mick will probably go, no, that's not allowed.
That's it.
That's stiff.
Unlucky.
She's played that really well.
I like the confidence of that shot.
And a bit of pressure on this Mick
Nice
break.
break. Come on.
And it's
Break.
and he's got one, but not in great shape.
Yeah.
Mikey, how you doing, mate?
Hey, Mikey. Pirate joke.
Taylor.
Great shot. Yar.
Yeah, Lindell clapping that one.
I'm not going to do a pirate joke, Mikey. Don't you start. Why are pirates called pirates? Because they are.
Jamo, if I could talk you through what Justin does on the break, I wouldn't tell anyone and try and do it myself.
Yeah.
That's a great finish from Taylor.
Yeah, big.
This
big,
has been quality
It's-
couple of frames to start with.
Oh, it's quality all round. Yeah, it's good stuff. I think if every play here has come out wanting to win. It's a dumb statement, but like there's a difference between wanting to win and not wanting to stuff up on your first couple of frames.
Yeah.
246. Oh, so that was an open table from. What the heck? Yeah, Justin's in autopilot here. The only shot he needs to worry about is the yellow near the black. He needs to get on it so that he misses the red when he puts it. But even that, it should be.
Great break, Taylor.
Good Good break.
Reds look great, or yellows, no. Horrible.
Yeah. Justin just needs to worry about transition from the top half to the bottom half of the table.
I don't reckon he's got a problem in the world here.
Yeah.
Comes back out the balk line. I'm surprised he's taken this one. He wants to get back on the left rail.
Yeah. It's probably the only weird spot he's landed in.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's probably trying to come a little bit further, but Taylor's going
lay
to
up.
tuck up.
Justin just has to decide on where he wants the white ball.
Probably just in between the pocket and that red.
It's fine.
No, is he on that?
Yeah. But
Good
now
s-
he has to worry about missing, like not hitting the red that's above it. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
It's beautiful.
Mate, how good does he look?
Oh, man. Man.
Well,
He's just run around the table.
he has not made a mistake yet.
It's insane. God, share this, guys. You're seeing perfect pool at the moment. Get everyone you know on board, because this is one for the history
Yeah,
books.
phone your friends. This is we're
Yeah.
getting close, guys. We're up to 941. So if every one of you guys call one of your friends, that'll be 60 more viewers, because most of you probably know a lot of the same ones, but we'll probably get 60 extras.
Yeah. But let's double this.
Absolutely.
I'd
UK
love to see
should be
over
watching
1500.
going. UK are going, all right, so this is how you beat him.
Yeah.
You just don't miss.
Yeah, you just get good.
Justin's a genius.
Yeah, with this.
That break's disturbing.
And look at the,
It's actually
these yellows.
it's making me nervous.
Oh my God. Problem ball's probably... God.
Vegan's the way to go. Thanks, Jomo.
This first shot's probably the most crucial, because all the yellows are kind of blocking each other.
Yeah, I reckon if he just drops on somewhere around that red above yellow on the left,
Yep.
he can open up. He can play the one on the black spot in, and open up that. He's going round it.
That'll do. You can play the one on the top right and
Yeah.
end up on the one near the black spot.
Oh, I don't care where the balls are. I'm just going to say he gets them.
We do, Karen. It's really cool.
How much are you loving this, Karen?
Taylor probably had half a pocket there.
She went in between trying to pot in half a pocket or off the cushion. Should have just played off the rail.
Yeah.
Or Justin's just got himself in a little bit of trouble. Now, he can get the pot up the top. That's not the issue.
gonna have
If
nothing
it's running in
afterwards.
behind the black, he might be able to run far enough to get the yellow on the right. He's taking about 8 seconds to do something about it, so he's fine. No, just caught the jaw. It's not in terrible shape.
I'm not sure what's exactly on for me.
No worries, Aaron. Loving the commentary, Roth. What
Hey,
am I, chop?
Trifui.
What am I, chop liver?
Hey.
thought we were mates. Get off, Roth.
Oh, it was nice knowing you guys.
Lose him, Dan. Steal my thunder.
Dan's gonna mute me for the rest of the stream, guys. It's a
Yeah.
big shot by Mick. Just to try to.
He's left room though.
He has. Whether or not he can pot it is a different thing, but
Can you put up the donate link, please, Dan? I've just been asked by the wife.
Taylor. All the shared posts of this stream are coming up as an error.
Justin's Q action is not as pretty as some guys, but it's pretty mechanical and doesn't break down. It's like I compare it to like Alex.
Yeah.
It's just very, very straight. Thanks, Wardy.
Yeah, Justin's Q action's alright.
Oh no,
Guys.
it's great. It just doesn't look. It might not be as pretty as some of the other guys.
Does what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Like if you look at mix action, he kind of gets a bit of windmill action sometimes.
All right. So he's 4-1 down in the big guns final. He's playing a shot behind the back.
And watch how he plays this. Just decided to open up that ball and leave Justin on nothing.
Steve Garnage. Yeah, good save. Thanks, Steve.
2005. Hey, we did it.
Well, this is actually a pretty good opportunity for Lyndall. Karen, 1002 watching here. 997 we've got on our screen. Awesome.
So if this yellow's on, he's going to pot it in the middle. Otherwise, he might run the yellow into the black. It's on. Good shot.
All right, well, we're still reading 997, guys, but everyone else is saying 1,000. So
Hey,
there it is.
1005.
We have hit 1,000 viewers, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's brilliant.
Trav, Mr. Tournament Director, Sir Travis Crawley, is over the moon.
He is.
Scotty's just donated $50. Thanks very much, Scotty. That's
Thanks,
awesome,
Scotty.
mate.
So Justin hasn't landed ideal. He may have a fine cut on the middle of the three yellows. I don't think the one that's the furthest to the right goes.
What's he do?
Well, he-
Thin it and play a cannon?
Possibly. It might be the only kind of shot he has. It's a pretty big target. It's a bounce.
How good's that?
It's not bad.
But it's the way he did it.
Yeah.
He just got down and played it. He looks that good out there.
Yeah.
Taylor's left a gap up here. That's a little bit careless. And Ella's just making a path down the table with her hand. She's wiped out all the figure marks right down there. That was good work.
So Justin maybe
Good on you,
straight
Rollo.
off.
That's a very good shot.
Yeah. Would have liked to have stopped about an inch before, but I think he's okay.
What are Robbo's thoughts on Justin's match? So,
Double kiss.
oh wow.
Nice one. So Justin's just seeing if he can roll this in without having to do anything with the white ball.
This is to go 5-1 up on the best player
Sure.
of all time, guys. Not that I'm aware of.
Joel Younger, I believe, was 8-5 or 9-5 up.
Joel was actually 4-1 down and then ran about 8 racks in a row. But not in a final.
Yeah. So far,
Yeah,
there's been
yes.
one mistake in 6 frames.
Yes, Chris. Joel Younger beat him in the race to 11s in the winner's side the other year. So,
Butter's gift.
but that'll be my wife. Good job, baby.
Aw.
She'll ask me for that when I get home. I'm kidding. Thanks, Ricky.
These balls
$10
are flying.
donation.
Oh, there's 17 balls.
He's gone dry.
Top half of the table, yeah.
This could be the quickest final in Big Guns ever seen.
Yeah, and there might be a triple Cantlin on.
Steve Denton, $18.93. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Woodsy was as well. Yep. I was 2-1 up on him.
Yes, you were too. Of course, he handles scoreline pressure. There's no way he's won everything he's won without being behind in a few
Yeah,
matches at important times. He wasn't born the best.
Yeah.
What a
I had a feeling what happened.
and again, everyone's pumped. Hilly just donated $20. Cheers, mate. This is this is fantastic. We're up to 1,070 viewers, guys. This is awesome.
Yeah. So Justin's got the ball near the yellow and bulk. Yeah. He's going to do something. Oh, it's actually on.
Well, to be fair to Mick, he hasn't done a hell of a lot wrong.
Nah. So really the only tricky thing Justin has is transition from the 4 reds here down to the bottom of the table.
Yeah, and at the moment he's just picking it up and putting it where he wants it. Goran, was it? Just donated $15. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you, sir.
Keep them coming, guys. This is a unbelievable night for Cue Ball TV to hit over 1,000 viewers and still climbing. I guarantee you, the way this match is going, people are going to tune in later and be disappointed that it's over.
Yeah. And so Justin's just making sure of the angle because it's easy to overplay this.
Or is he straight enough? Mark and Donna Eaton
Wow, thank
again.
you.
$100 from Mark and Donna Eaton. And also, I'm pretty sure they had Jake in the Calcutta today in Anzac. So
Yeah,
good
nice.
day for them. Good work, guys.
So Justin may have to screw.
To the side and double.
We'll play the red in the middle, in the right middle.
Andruska, $10 donation. Thank you very much.
It's probably the smart way of playing it.
Mate, if he gets this, Mick will be
It's a
shell
big
shocked.
shot by Lindell.
That's huge. Mick will be shell shocked if Justin gets it.
I think the rest of Australia will be too. It's just it's such a treat so far.
Oh, it's been awesome.
And Lindell had 2.
That's
That's
not
an interesting way of playing it, I must admit.
an interesting way. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fat on that. Tell you what, hasn't left a great deal.
Yeah.
He's going to be snookered though. Lindell, does she go across the table? Yes, she does. Savage Sam, $100 donation. Cheers, Sammy.
Thanks, Sam. Yeah, I thought Lindell might have just cut in the middle, but I guess with 2, you always think you need that insurance.
Mix
Good
cut,
shot.
mix cut off the one rail.
Good shot and foul. Absolutely, Dan's done a crazy amount for our sport in recent times. He's probably spent 70 hours here this week at least doing all the Cue Ball TV stuff.
And about 200,000 hours back in the day editing and
Oh yeah,
going over it all, sitting there watching. And
absolutely.
good shot, Taylor.
Big shot by Taylor, and I think
Justin
Justin's
fouled.
missed. Yeah, look at that leave.
He's
Not that it'll matter, but and onto the other round.
nice if she's got a bit of angle to come
Jamo.
out. Thank you,
Shot by
Jamo.
Taylor.
What's Mick just done?
Mick just bumped one
Bumped
of
it
the
out.
yellows
Right.
onto the other rail.
So these look simple, but this is the most pump he's been under ever
Yeah,
at this tournament.
nice response by Taylor.
Going for the nudge or just nudge or get on. And he's landed awkward. Does he go safe again?
I think he's on the
No,
one.
he's
in
all
the
right. He can't lay up. 11-11,
No.
guys.
Yeah.
1,111 words. So finish there from Taylor. Mistake from Ella, so she goes to a 2-1 lead. Quick shout out to Lisa Stewart in Sydney. Thanks for your positive comments. Not even a pool player, but jumped on and enjoying the viewing. We just missed one donation. Thank you, whoever it was. I missed the name. Sorry. And good finish from Mick.
5-2.
Justin's 5-2 up and he's filthy.
Matt, there's a Streamlabs link somewhere. If you just scroll up in the chat, you might be able to find it. Otherwise, Dan will Butters Thongs will post it for you.
A bit of an error from Ella there.
I missed it. She go for one of them.
No, she tried to open it. This red in the corner here, she's missed, just rattled it.
Yep.
So he's given Taylor a chance.
Yep. Taylor has to cover this hole. It's fine. It's a good shot.
Good hit. Alex Sumner, $20 donation. Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks, Alex.
High hope.
What are you doing?
Don't look around for the name. That's Alex's daughter. Yeah. There's the link, guys.
So this is the problem ball that Lyndall's got. She might be trying to get the other one out as well.
And she's gone straight around it. It's not the worst result in the world.
But now Taylor's got, I think, one tricky ball on the side rail. I'm not sure if she can get to it now. She might be able to double it down to the bottom of the table, but she needs to do something with it now, I feel.
Yeah, and even if she doubles it straight into the black, gets the black and her other yellow across further.
That's
It's not a. It's all right. It's just not a. It's not a bad result. It's just not a positive shot. But has done her no harm.
yeah. Well, now the black's dead. I don't know if the yellow above the black goes. It might go into the right middle.
Well, what she's also done is kept Lyndall off her dead ball for now.
Yeah. Lyndall. Yeah, because now Lyndall kind of has to do something, because otherwise Taylor's got that chance.
She take the pocket.
Well, I think that the red kind of will nudge the yellow out, won't it? And you're keeping the white down to the bottom right side of the table, so you're leaving Taylor off pretty much everything.
Yeah, and you got 3 pockets covered.
Yeah.
And as we all know, Dave, there's only 6 on the table, so that would be half.
It'd be half. I should know that I'm right about it.
You are.
Look at this.
You're like a mathematician.
Whoa, check out that result.
It's not terrible. Is she on the one down the rail?
Down the rail.
Justin's got one off the break. Can you believe it? Only one.
And all the yellows are on.
Come on,
sure
guys.
Not sure if Lyndall's on the one to the bottom left. Doesn't look like it, but she's still got the problem with the black anyway.
Nice cannon fat on him now would be good.
Yeah.
Which she's gone for.
Shot.
And it's probably on in the corner.
Good shot by Justin too. Yep.
Sorry, Dave. I just got to oil Dave. He was a squeaky door for a second there.
So does Justin smack this ball in and come off 2? Does he swing around, or does he try to play like a little screw back? I guess you have to
Through
try
the
to go on
gap.
top. go at top, swing it around and play for the ball on the top right.
Demon Paul, $10 donation. Thank you.
Thank you.
All adds up, guys, and makes your viewing better. Gives Dan more gear and can add on and come out, buy better cameras and eventually pay for better commentators. Loz, $10. Thanks, mate.
We need the is it Nick from Supreme? Nick Finn?
I don't know. Oh, why did he play it like that?
I'm not sure.
That's his first big error.
Yes.
All right, now can he recover? Can he recover from it?
Yes.
Steve Halliday, good call, mate. I will crit drinking if someone donates $200. I promise.
Tricky opener for Nick.
And he hasn't got it, but
Oh, a bit of smotherage happening, I reckon.
what do you want, Jados? You want us to hook Dan up like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, hanging from the ceiling? $20 donation, Matt. Thank you very much, mate. Men's prediction and why. I tipped Justin yesterday to win the whole thing, and because reasons why, because he's playing better. Plain and
pretty
simple.
much, yeah. I mean, from
I'll tell you exactly why. Because he beat Joel Younger 11-3 and Ben Noonan 11-3. Anyone who does that is travelling all right.
yeah.
Yowie, $30 donation. Thanks, mate.
And Mick's had 3 really close matches. He had Simon Singleton. Simon Singleton 11-9, Alec 11-10, and Sarvin 11-7.
Did you hear that? Oh, well, in the back. That was like a backseat commentator, and it was Jamie, of all people. Yeah.
Lyndall's got a chance.
Shot, mate, come on.
It's, Nick doesn't have a great deal of supporters in the crowd. Don't get me wrong, everyone's very happy that he comes over to play this and gets to watch him. But, people want an Aussie to beat him occasionally.
Just once or twice.
Yeah, I think Nick Palat and Peter Knight are the only two supporting. Gozzy Girl, $10 donation. Cheers. Oh, Ella's just nudged. She's just nudged that yellow a little bit further away from the black, so it'll just make it a bit easier. Justin did foul, yes.
Yeah, Justin potted the red over the top left pocket.
So Lyndall on the black to level it up at 2-all.
Mick's just a little concerned that if he plays the ball near the black, that he's not going to be on anything next.
He's
Just wants to
also,
make sure.
he is, and he's also a little concerned that Justin's playing like a freak.
Yeah, it's a really good shot by Mick.
Great shot. Justin, how did he foul? He went up and down just a snooker, didn't he? Missed getting out of a snooker.
No, Justin, Greek style to yellow, but potted the red over the hole.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
That's it, Mick, come on.
And he'll get these, and then he will be breaking. And I reckon next time Justin gets a shot, it'll be 5-4. And that's what happens.
Yeah.
You're 5-1 up, you make one mistake, and all of a sudden. Justin, I think he's been ranked #1 in Australia in the ABF rankings.
Shot, buddy, come on.
But that's... No one really worries too much about that. $9 donation, $9.18. Unknown Tone, thank you.
Thank you. Well, Taylor's launching herself with his pack.
She's not breaking bad at all.
Huge break.
Danny Marlowe, $20 donation. How's the donations going tonight so far, Dan?
Sorry, I'm Nick anyway.
People, these matches are going quick, so you got to, you're gonna have to get it in quick, guys, or it'll be over.
2, 4, 6. So Taylor's gone yellows. She has to pop this ball.
And she does.
Good shot. So now she also...
And Vanessa Reid, yeah, he's currently ranked number 1, so there you go.
Oh, yeah. And the white has been pinballed off of about 4 balls. Heck, that is really unlucky.
Come on, Justin!
You can probably hear guys in the background. They're just going ballistic.
Justin won he won his first Australian singles when he was 16.
And what did he win that year? It was like three different things, like under 21s,
Yeah,
under 18s and opens.
and he waited about how many years before he won it again?
Wow.
Steve Halliday's getting into your dad. Great shot, Justin.
Great shot, come on!
Hey, Tim,
The Dell? Who's the Dell?
the Dell number.
Sterlo, 1170 donation. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Who's the Dell? I've never heard of him.
The Dell number. I believe the Dell number hasn't played for a little bit. He's referring to Delahunty.
Yeah, of course, he's referring to Jimmy, who is a legend.
He is.
And a half reasonable bloke for a vegan.
Yeah, James will be back next year.
Well, Jake hopes so, because of the one match he lost. I'm pretty sure he'll want another crack at that at some stage.
Yeah. A little safety by Taylor, and
Well, she's got it in and out. That's a bit rough. The red will go in there, though. Big shot from Justin here. No dramas.
It'll be a good one to settle the nerves. I don't know how much margin of error he's got on the black in the middle.
Well, there you go. He won the 18 to 21s and the men's in the 1 year.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. Tails, thank you for the $50 donation.
Who was it? Tails.
Yeah.
Oh, tough shot to cover.
Yeah.
He's just overrun that. Meat is life. No worries, Keenan. To each their own, but I agree with you, mate.
James Delly. Oh yeah, he's like, we won't talk about diets.
I did actually hear that rumour.
Would have been his
Ooh.
cheat night.
Yeah.
Let's go, mate, come on.
And Della on cheat days, man.
20 seconds.
All right, Taylor's still got a bit of work to do up top.
Just needs to slow down. Is he on this black?
No, he's all right. He was on that line the whole time.
Come on, mate, come on.
Justin,
Or is he not?
doing a lap around the table. Notice Justin does this a fair bit. He likes to do laps.
20 seconds.
This is a tough shot if even if it does go in the middle.
I'm actually right in line with it. He's perfect.
Oh, just wiped its feet the way in. Oof, that was under the circumstances. Mick come back at him then. That was a big out. We have just hit 1,200 viewers, guys.
And
This is awesome. Awesome pool, awesome amount of viewers, awesome commentary, at least half of it. Awesome Dan Lynch.
awesome Dan Lynch. Awesome backseat commentating by Jamie.
Jamie, yes,
when he comes
absolutely. Just leans into me mic and goes, wow.
on. Jamie's sort of frothing at the moment. I think he wants to jump on.
Well,
And Lyndall's
if you
sort of-
if you want to move into my spot, I'll run to the loo and he can take that spot and then I'll swap with you.
yeah, no problems.
He hasn't gone dry, has he? It's not possible.
It is dry.
And look what he's left. Left it. Oh no, he's left him plenty.
Shot, mate. Come on. Let's go the 5 time.
So Mick's gone for reds. He will need to take his hard ball very soon, but I think he'll get rid of one of these cannon balls because they're kind of all blocking each other.
Yes, mate. Come on.
And now I'm actually joined in commentary by one and only Jamie Steve, number one commentator in Australia. How are you, sir?
Well, don't say that in front of Butters, mate.
He's not here. We can say whatever we want.
I'll tell you what, I've been itching to get in here. This is I actually made the call at 3-1 that this match is over.
Yes. I heard you whispering that when you were around here before.
Justin just simply not missing, and well, he has missed obviously a couple since then, but one of them was basically a shot to nothing, where he was bridging over a ball. One was just a genuine miss where Mick cleaned up.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'll tell you what I'm really impressed with about Justin. He's not afraid to leave the long ball.
Yeah.
And just bang it in.
Also not afraid to instead of playing the shot that you when he had a ball where he down the bottom rail where he's stunned in like a black ball. It was like to go 2-1 up or 1-all.
Yes, mate.
He's played it in a way where he's just pumped it in.
He's got to go round here, I think, around the back of the black. Oh no, I've misread that. It's great to come straight from the viewing area to the commentary and get it wrong straight away.
Good response by Nick. 6-4, and there's probably been one real mistake from each player so far.
Yeah, the other thing I just made a post on Facebook on one of Dan's links because I am absolutely pumped about the numbers we've got. I actually said I'd be buzzing if we had 11,000 on the live stream. We've hit 1,200, which is smashed the all-time record by, I think, 400.
Yeah, it's amazing, guys.
It'll probably keep growing. It just keeps going up and up, and I know people are sharing it. And guys, if you guys are watching this live stream right now, share this link. This is one of the highest quality matches we've seen in Australian 8-ball, and I know, people are going to compare it to Supreme, blah, blah, blah. I don't care where you're from, what tables you're playing, or whatever. You've got to appreciate this pool. It's been sensational.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know I've said that just from the Mick Hill adjustment. We're also watching obviously one of the ladies' matches as well. It's obviously not progressed as quickly in frame score, but there's been some really good pool out there from the girls as well.
Yeah, so Lyndall's got a pretty good chance to go 3-2 up. She's landed a bit straight on the ball that she wanted to just kind of stun into bulk, but she should be okay. She might have to screw back.
Yeah, she shouldn't have any pressure. She looks like, actually both players look like they're queuing. She's actually over-queued. That's how well she's queuing.
Yeah.
I think they're both queuing really well. Lockstar, $25. Good on you, buddy. Another 25 if Justin gets over the hill.
Nice shot. Let's go, Mick.
Good shot by Mick to open up his dead ball. Still not ideal. He needs to open the one where he's looking at now, if he can hold for it. I think he can just pot the ball in the left corner and run into the red on the left side rail.
He's gone into direct off. Yep, still good. That's amazing, really Justin has done heaps wrong, and it potentially could look like he's only going to be one frame ahead. It's just shows the quality of this match.
Absolutely.
This is a really important black. You're right behind the black, but they are missable on cushions. And,
and she could have screwed back another kind of 6 inches.
Yeah, and she also could have left it not as straight, so that way the transition from one yellow to middle is easy, but she's just backing herself.
Yeah.
She's missed it. This was what I was worried about for her.
Yeah.
If you just give yourself that angle to transition sort of to just past the spot, the transition isn't as easy to the other yellow. Try and leave it a bit more awkward for your opponent if you're worried about the pot. But I guess when you're feeling it out there, you don't think about anything except just clearing and landing right behind balls.
Yeah. It's really well judged by Taylor.
Yeah, good judge of pace. She knows she doesn't need to do much with the white. Oh, okay.
Nice hit.
Sure.
Well, Mick Hill is starting to respond.
Yes, mate.
5-6. Just let me know if the mic's all right now,
response by
guys. I've
Taylor.
also calmed my voice down a bit because apparently one of the girls can hear me talking, so try and sort that out.
Next one.
I believe the women's winner gets $5,000, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but Justin's break has been phenomenal.
And yeah, his last one was dry, but it's enormous.
Oh my God, how's he dry break that? That's
Tell you what, it's about to be 6-all.
Well, don't call that too quick, Butters. You got this red and yellow on the left side rail.
Yeah, it's the only one.
It only needs to be one to make it awkward.
This has been pretty awesome pool, Jamie.
I can't believe he's dry broke that. Have a look at these balls. Yes, and got a comment there saying that this stream's been shared on some UK sites, so
1,500, they reckon.
would love to see
Oh,
15.
that's awesome.
I think even UK viewers, obviously that's the level you aspire to be to over there.
Yeah.
Even they've got to appreciate the level we're watching right now.
And just keep in mind, guys, Justin just played awesome. Made probably one bad mistake, and he's about to be 6-all. Good chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Mick is an unbelievable player.
I called this match over 3-1 when I just saw how good Justin looked and how unsettled Mick looked early, But I guess probably a bit premature. But geez, Justin looks good.
Great players compose themselves and get back into it. Mick does have another show on in Melbourne before he goes. At least one more, Jamie. He's doing a show at the Flemington and Kensington Bowling Club, 7:30 this Thursday, 2nd of May. So that's Mick Hill show. Get down to see it, guys. He's amazing and very good to listen to. You'll learn a lot. So Flemington and Kensington Bowling Club, 7:30 Thursday, the 2nd of May.
That's just shot, Butters.
There it is.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. I think he wanted the red and just got into it a bit much, but I did notice that he lined the yellow up a little bit and thought, well, if I go into it, I'm still going to be on the red. But now he's got to play this ball down the rail. I'll tell you
This is a statement shot.
This could come out a bit. This could come out a touch. Doesn't want to take it.
He may get back around on it.
Well, he's going to take it. Well, this is not going to cover anything if he misses. That's probably why he's denying it. Don't blame him for denying that shot. He's going to leave it till last, Butters. He's going to get on and drop behind it, drop that ball down the rail, and play the black.
Matt, we know Nick does a great job managing Mick Hill. We're just giving him a bit of stick, mate, because he's supporting against an Aussie. So don't be offended.
I actually don't know what.
It's okay.
I actually don't know how good a job he does. I haven't really got involved in it. I'm not going to. That's their business.
This is going to bounce.
Can play this with some left-hand side Butters and can in the yellow, but much tougher pot.
Yeah, I'll say he gets it.
I'm going to say he gets it. I'm going to say he draws it. What would I know? I actually thought that started to come out a bit too there at the end, didn't it? But it's
good pace.
Very good pace.
6-all, guys. Patrick Riley, Justin just teach everyone to break it, but he's just gone dry twice.
Isn't it amazing? That's actually what's created this scoreline. 2 dry breaks where Mick's take advantage. It's incredible how the break matters so much at this level.
Can we hit 1,300, Jamie? 12.75 at the moment, guys.
I've got no doubt. We're not even at the end of the matches yet. Everyone tunes in near the end.
Yep.
Are you feeling the pressure commentating, Butters, with the number of viewers as it mounts up?
Absolutely, mate. It probably shows on the face, does it?
Yeah, you look pretty stressed. Q Sports
donated $10. Thank you.
If anybody's interested, Mick Hill's part of that's it.
Gov, 20 bucks. Thanks, Gov.
Cheers, Gov. Just been made aware, these are, we're looking at the show tables that All-Star Pool Tables made, mainly me, and they're absolutely fantastic. And this one they're playing on now is the only one left. The rest have been sold, 2,700 delivered if it's local. So ask anyone that's played on them, they're fantastic.
Oh, Corey, 50 bucks. Good on you, Corey.
Good stuff. That number will be going up a bit too, Jamie.
I'll tell you what, if generally when it's the highest number for the day donated, it comes up with a big red writing, blah, blah, blah. What's the highest amount today?
1,300. We just hit it.
It just went back down.
It'll go back up then. It's all good.
Thanks, Freeman, for sharing this link around all the New Zealand sites as well. It's a real shame we didn't see Simon get to play a little deeper. He ran into Mick. And,
thanks, Freeman. They've shared it around New Zealand sites as well.
Just said that, mate.
Oh, did you? Sorry.
I'm trying to be a bit quiet.
Should probably listen to me co-commentator. Good shot.
Just wondering, Butters, how's your feelings on this red? It's the lowest of the three on the right side of the table. It's a bit dodgy.
If he cannons it, he has to cannon it very accurately or get it off the rail, play off the cushion into it.
Yeah, and that's not easy either, trying to pick gaps.
Unless he thinks he can slide it in off the outside yellow.
I think even you don't believe that's going to happen. That's so thin.
Yeah, it's really thin. Might play it the other way.
Here's the shot here, Butters. He's got the angle to come for side rail.
But he's got to be on a ball afterwards, Jamie. If he gets under it too low, the white can slide down. He's on nothing. If he gets into it too high, he might not open it.
If he hits it full ball, he knows he's got the one to the top left. The one closer to the middle I'm talking about there, not the one near the balk line. There you go. He's on the one to the top. He's
and
actually overhit that.
He can leave that till last now. He's going to punch this.
I'll tell you what I'm starting to see here, and this shot's going to tell me everything, is how well the guy's starting to cue. Yeah.
He's fine.
That was beautifully timed.
Now, if Justin's ever needed a ball off the break,
it won't be this frame because it's not his break. But the next one, maybe.
No, it's his break now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sevens. Oh, you're right.
This is the master.
Yeah. But he's starting to feel it, Mick, isn't he? You can see the rhythm.
Absolutely. Well, he's just run 4 racks in a row, so.
See the rhythm. Geez, I've called this over at 3-1. Travis said, can you please retract that statement? I can see why now.
Get your photo, Dan.
I doubted the qualities of... I didn't doubt the qualities of Mick Hill. I just backed the qualities of Justin Sage to keep getting the job done.
Well, we backed him to get balls off the break, and he just...
Suddenly stopped.
Come up dry 2 in a row, so... Surely that break can't go dry 3 times in a row. It'd be phenomenal.
There's one of our major sponsors for the Big Guns tournament, Ancon Homes.
Big break from Lindell.
Just fixed to the break in time for both matches. Huge. Tell you what.
Lindell,
Element.
Justin's gone dry.
Oh,
3 in a row.
Dan, you've done it to me again. I want to stab you. I've seen a left table break. I thought it was Lindell. I thought, oh my God, she developed a power break. It was Justin. He's done it to me again.
Magnificent work, Dan.
And then I've looked and I thought, hang on. Oh, that doesn't look like Lindell for obvious reasons, other than the break. And, yeah. Oh, no, actually, Taylor, I think her queuing's okay with this ball in the middle. Now, it's pretty obvious, guys, as well, that we're going to focus nearly 100% of our time on this men's match. I mean, we've had 13 frames played to 5, so it's pretty obvious to see that the men's match will finish well before the girls, and then they will get their full attention.
13-20, guys. Flying.
Apparently, I'm the true commentator's curse, Butters.
Well, you called it yourself, mate.
I call a match early, and then suddenly it just goes bubbers.
Taylor's in good shape here. Good chance, go 4-2.
Great shot there from Mick. Still a little bit, actually, you can screw back and this red yellow goes inside the middle as well, so he's in pretty good nick again.
Shouldn't have a problem getting on the black, Jamie.
That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just wants to be careful if he doesn't nudge it and just push it to the yellow. Should be alright. Probably just drop it in. Yep. And doesn't have to do much with this either. Just basically pot it. He's
Oh,
got to the
Taylor,
last
that hasn't
yellow.
reached.
Oh, Taylor may. Oh, wow. Jeez, I tell you, he's lucky that's bounced well because that looked dodgy for a sec.
No, he's fine.
He's
Not-
fine
It's
now.
not that fine. This is awesome stuff from Mick Hill, and Justin still hasn't done much wrong except have a couple 3 dry breaks in a row.
That's what's killing you is the break right now. And I've commented in the past about Jake losing his break in the middle of a match, and it can be deadly.
But Justin hasn't lost his break. He's beating the absolute pisser out of him, but just not getting a ball.
But it's still losing the break. I know it sounds dumb, but
I
it's
don't,
still.
I don't agree. But
It's not
that's
like
fine.
I don't mean it in saying such a way where he's breaking badly. He's still breaking fine, but for some reason the break is lost. Like the balls aren't going in. It's such a horrible occurrence and feeling. He's not doing anything. He's still timing the break beautifully. Has Mick been pretty consistent getting a ball early stage of this match?
Had a couple of dry early.
That's what I thought. It's all turned around, hasn't it? Hang on, here we go. Here's a dry break.
Doesn't look quite as good as Justin's dry breaks.
Yeah, it's a little clustery. And actually, that's something I noticed early in the match as well. When Justin was breaking, geez, he had some big breaks where they were just falling beautiful, and Mick was falling not so great. Now it's sort of turned around a little bit. You know, the dry breaks of Mick are not falling beautifully, and Justin's having to deal with this traffic.
This is Tiger Bar.
Just wondering if Justin elects to play the 3-ball plant later on in this clearance. Good shot to open things up. Oh, it just fell a little hard up on the yellow.
That could be awkward. Now he's going to have to Chinese the top one.
Yeah, I called that early. I just didn't expect the white to keep running like that.
Oh, it's pretty. Not a great shot from Lindell.
Yeah, just tried to control the angle, didn't she?
No, room's the same. Justin's still breaking just as well. They're just not going in. No, they want a ref, I think. Yeah. No, get someone else. There's plenty of people in the room who can see if you get the ball with his cue.
And listen, I actually got asked the timekeep, and as selfish as this sounds, I said no. I said I do enough of this game.
I would have said no. I'm not sure if I do enough of the game, but just no.
I need to justify it. No sounds a bit wrong.
Good shot, Taylor.
Yeah, very good shot from Taylor there. Well timed. And Lindell's actually in a fair bit of strife here, just purely, not just the fact that she snookered, but because that yellow up there, and she gets out of the snooker, is dead as a doornail still.
Get me steak dinner if you win this. Remember that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Justin's not going to start breaking softer.
No, it's actually amazing. Like I said, 3-1, he went to, was it 4-1 or 5-1?
4-1, I think. Yeah.
And I just said, match over, whatever. 8-6 down now, and he still hasn't done a hell of a lot wrong. But
He's
Mick's
made one
a giant.
mistake.
He's a giant favourite now, Mick.
That didn't get any better for him, though.
I spoke about
He
this.
meant to run through a fair bit further. He hasn't had a ball for 25 minutes, though.
I spoke about this 3-ball plant earlier. It would take some, as the English would say, some fair bottle.
Yeah, some
take it on.
stones.
Misses the escape attempt, Lindell. Gives Taylor 2 shots.
I think that was the percentage shot.
Yeah, I agree with you, mate. And it's not often I agree with you when it comes to percentage shots, since you're
No.
normally saying a triple ball's off 4 rails and whatnot when it's only a triple.
It's in Melbourne, Bundoora, mate. Bar 8, Pool Hall.
Yeah, Justin was 5-1 up at one point.
Yep.
That's a big turnaround.
And he's made one mistake and had 3 dry breaks, and that's the difference.
Yep, it's incredible when you play at this top level like this against
Good shot from
world-class
Mick.
opponents. That's a lovely shot from Taylor there, just to get herself back centre table. Just wondering if the red that's above the yellow does go. I think it does. She should probably play it first.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
just
she's got
missed.
2 though. Not a bad shot there from
Yeah,
Justin.
good hit.
Just staying alive.
Come, Mick.
Just keeping
Staying
that
alive.
red dead.
Go the 5 time.
She's just started hitting balls a little bit carefully, Taylor. That's what she's ended up cushion fouling before.
I think she's getting a bit tight on the cue, mate.
I think so.
Well, no, for me, the way she's queuing and that, I sort of agree with you how she is sitting a bit things a bit softer. She still looks quite comfortable out there. She looks composed.
Don't know if Mick quite got enough on that. I think Justin can still see this yellow.
Tell you what, that light, though, will be smashing her skin for some sunburn issues. And
It will
you
be,
just
yeah.
called that there, but she's underhit that too, just
She's
slightly.
playing a little bit careful.
I did actually ask her because she spent a lot of time on the table last night. I said, how's your sunburn on your forehead, Taylor? She said, yeah, I'm a little bit raw. She goes, I'm just trying to get a good rest for tonight's final.
She's a ranger and proud.
Let's go, Mick.
Just overhit it a bit.
Lovely shot.
Great shot.
Good match this. Would like to see Linda win another one just for the sake of closeness of a match. And she's Victorian.
Yeah.
From a biased perspective, but from a non-biased perspective, just to see close matches. Let's get Lyndall a couple more on the board, get us to best race to, what a race to 8, get it to 7-all. And
Absolutely.
to be honest, I'd love to see Mick Hill and Justin go 10-all. You just got to do it. You just got to want it.
Yeah, you do. He's going to be in trouble again. Mind you, Mick's got less to hide behind up there now. Does that red go in the middle, you think, Dave?
Jeez, it's hard to tell. I'm actually wondering if red on yellow on red go. 3-ball plan.
Well, it wouldn't go if you played it. We know that.
But if it's set, it would. Actually, you know what? I'd probably go to play the red onto the yellow and miss it.
and knock it in clean up the top.
I don't have much sunburn on my scalp like Taylor will have because she spent a lot more table time than me because she knows how to get to the business end and I don't.
Chance for Justin. He's got the potting angle here. And I don't think that yellow touching the red goes. No. Yes, she is from WA originally, a long time ago.
Just wondering, Butters, if it's worth playing yellow into the edge of the right side of that red. Just flicking the other yellow across, opening up all the balls.
And then he gets coverage on that pocket.
Yeah, but it's pretty dangerous, you know.
Yeah.
Just while that red's dead, you're just thinking, yeah, maybe you can just sort of open things up a little. But it doesn't take too much for Mick to get a ball out of that pocket and then take control of the frame. So,
who has the better B game? Mick's got the best B game anyone's ever seen. So we've just hit 1,400 viewers, guys.
that's awesome. I like talking about B game because I think there's different styles of B game. So the way I look at B game,
That is an error.
I don't know. I don't think he's tried to pot that. I actually think he's tried to double it back down the table.
Yeah,
and
but
get the
he's
white ball.
tried to get safe.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So the way I look at B games is you've got where you can play a few different types where you've got really good aggressive safety. you've got really good ways of leaving the white in positions your opponent is awful, and you've got pocket control styles of.
Well, Mick's got a bit of. He's different. He plays safety and he forces you to do what he wants you to do.
Yeah, I think his white ball is his excellence in his B game. Off the black, no. That shot surprises me a little. This is really the first truly scrappy game that we've seen.
Tightened up a little bit, the girls.
Yeah, I guess they're starting to get mid-match, but you'd think they'd start to loosen up a bit by now, but there's a good example where I was talking about. Mick's basically buried the white in an area where it's not real fun. You kind of don't want to move the yellow too much, or you don't want to really, where you're playing it, it's not going to go into an advantageous position. Thanks for the B game mention there, Robbo. Yeah, Justin's played what I probably think is all he could do.
Yeah, I don't mind
it. To be fair.
Mind you, he has left Mick the top one, so he'll get a ball down here.
Yeah, this is the really important part of the frame. Is at some point. Well, I'm shocked as you there, Butters. I thought he'd taken the pot on to run the red down.
It's an error as well. He didn't want the double kiss. So Justin's a good chance now. One good pot, and he gets back in control of this frame.
Just so I can understand, what is wrong with potting that and running the red down over the hole? What is the issue there?
What was the issue where?
Well, Mick's played it safer. He's made the error, you said.
Great shot, Justin.
Why does he not pot that and then run the red down over the left corner?
Totally agree with you, mate.
Geez, this is a dodgy out. Taylor's got to play here. She's got to get through for a double, or play it down the rail and swing. I think across the line to play the. Actually, that's a better shot.
This is perfect. If he just screws straight back off this, the red kicks out, the yellow goes in, and the other yellow stays there, and he goes game.
I was actually watching the girls for a quick moment there, and I've just listened to what you said, and I'm like, how the hell do you even get there?
He knocked in the long one, mate, and dropped down there. Played the rail ball. Now he's in good shape. Just needs this to go. Everything else will work itself out as the pot.
Has not been afraid to play the long ball all match, Justin. What a great shot.
Yeah.
Lincoln Baker, $10. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh, look at the shot from Taylor.
Oh, wow.
She's just caught the rail on the way down. It's the pot. Would have had another difficult pot afterwards, but I love the aggression in that shot.
So Justin gets this, 8-7. Still a bit of work to do here, of course. Oh, Justin. What's he done here, mate? Look at this.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to say Mick Hill cannot win this match from here.
Jamie, your B game's permanent. That's a good call, Robbo. Jamie does just play the same all the time.
Jesus.
But you just win with it, mate.
Robbo's just not afraid to abuse me anymore, is he? Problem is, I'll cop that one because he's right.
Your nickname's not solid for nothing, mate.
Oh, what a great shot from Justin, given the circumstances.
Well, he's trying to pot it.
Oh, if he had a pot there from there, it would have been large. But I never get old of the story of me and Robbo about how he abused me on an online computer game we were playing. And I just didn't...
Did you attack his village?
I stayed quiet all game, and then I just sent him this private message. I said, you would never, ever speak to me like that to my face. Don't you ever speak to me like that ever again. And apparently Neil was next to him when that all happened. He was laughing his head off. So it was, it's been a good one for a few years, that one with me and Robbo.
So Justin's in real trouble here. He's about to go 9-6 down.
Unless Mick chops up hard, but we're talking about a 5-time WC. It's not looking like a favourable thing that could happen.
No.
Having said that, didn't land perfect on this.
So what was he, 8
ball.
what? Sorry, Justin was 6.
He was 5-1 up.
5-1.
So it's been a big swing.
So he's won
How's
one of the last 8.
Mick wants to play this as a bit of a shot to nothing, but he's just a bit off angle, so he's changed his mind.
Good shot, Taylor.
Oh, look at this error.
Oh, my God.
Look at this error.
Oh, in the words of Michael Scary.
Turning point.
There it is.
I'll tell you what, Martin John D. Johnson will retract the 9-6 statement very shortly. That message will be deleted. And it will be 8-7. Good weight there from Justin. Yes, Tony, it was League of Legends, mate. Robbo is an excellent keyboard warrior.
It just said that. He just said I can only abuse you on the keyboard.
Taylor Mayer.
Oh, what a shot.
Extends her lead to 5-2, and
She's
there's
flying.
stuff is getting real out there now. Wow,
Just,
what a swing.
She changed that game, Taylor. I was just talking about how she's just sort of pushing stuff around and rolling. I think she's just belted the last few in.
I think there was one shot she played where she popped the ball over the hole and she just fell short of the black, even though she still potted. I think she probably told herself, "Oi, what are you doing? That should have been a real easy black, and you put yourself on a pump on that."
Unbelievable! You've got to be kidding me.
I'll tell you what, though.
Sick.
I know I'm sick if I'm Justin. I'm not potting balls 3 or 4 frames in a row, but
you got Miguel making errors.
Yep,
Down the pump.
buzzing about that let off.
Yeah. Yeah, Karen, we're right behind you. No, only one commentator said Taylor was flying. We were just talking about that. She just lifted her head and decided to start hitting balls again.
I think she's playing. I think both girls are playing quite well. They're backing themselves.
Oh, nice. Cannon would have been all right there.
Taylor's
Not there.
Oh my God, how stiff is that?
That's really, really stiff.
That is ridiculously unlucky. I know she's overhit it, but to cop that fate's a bit rough. No, she's not going to fairly, surely. Oh, I don't agree with this shot, Taylor. Actually, no, maybe she was actually buried behind the red. She
Numbers.
couldn't hit anything. 14.51, Dan. Numbers.
What was the previous record, Jamie?
About 800. Not even
Really?
quite 800, yeah.
Wow.
Never hit 800 before. We smashed that record.
And we could actually double it. Keep it going, guys. Keep sharing the links.
That's it, mate. Come on.
Tell you what,
Reposting.
how's this, Butters? I reckon he's actually not got the perfect angle on this. This looks dodgy to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's actually got the run-through angle and I'm just not reading it right.
No, he's screwing off it. No.
Well, he can stun
what
down.
a stun
Shot,
shot.
mate. Come on.
Okay, and I'll tell you the other thing I haven't read real amazing about this out is that yellow pass in the bottom left.
Yeah, stiff's probably an understatement, Rusty.
It's a nice soft screw. And
D-cell there from Lindell.
oh, just gets up. There must have been a comment in the crowd that he wasn't impressed with. Just gets back up. Oh, wow, how's that missed?
Justin gets these.
There's nothing stopping him. They're all very on. I'm actually trying to figure out how that missed.
Yes, it is first to 11. Down the bottom, final race to 11.
Tell you what, guys, we got like a fair few viewers on, and our bot, Butters Thongs, has just posted the donate link. if you are enjoying what you're watching, and I don't understand how you wouldn't be enjoying it because it's been some pretty top shelf stuff, do feel free to just put a couple of bucks Dan's way.
Bucket pockets that Mick just missed that ball in. Yep.
Just wondering.
Thanks, Danny.
I don't know what Mick actually got up for when he looked over. I don't know if someone said something or what, but obviously just broke his concentration for a split second. Would he have missed that pot if it didn't happen?
When you're struggling, I think anything can break your concentration.
But I don't think he was. He was flying and he just made one error where he misjudged a pot where he went in off. But before that, he just made a really, really good clearance and he looked like he was flying. Suddenly we're looking at 8 all. From 2 errors, 1 in off and 1 missed final pot, and he was actually neat on the black to the top left.
Just want to get a little bit high on it.
And he has.
Perfect. Sorry, George. Yeah, I misread that. My bad. George Tandy's left pressed. Good call.
Who is that, by the way?
Very good call.
I just keep getting bad visuals.
Just underhit it again. 8 all. And we have a match on our hands again, Jamie.
Crazy stuff. Did say the 10 all was looking...
Pool Hunter, calm down. We don't know what happened.
I don't know about this typical Aussie issue, call. All over seen the UK when money matches are at these pubs, people yelling while they're down on shots.
You've got to be kidding me. That's just the worst call of all time.
Not to mention match throwing and fixing and whatnot, but we'll leave that alone. Lyndall hasn't got desired outcome there.
Total Construction. And Con.
Both major sponsors. Did you like to flick off this red butters to come off the left side rail and sort of just get into these reds a bit?
We'll hide behind one of them.
Come on, Mick. Let's go, mate.
Oh, great shot. That's perfect. What an excellent shot.
Well, she's left a double on. There's room.
Come again, what? Oh, inside the red, yep.
I did hear that George Tandy is the best money match player of all time. Rob Scartina.
That's all you did. You heard it.
I did.
You only heard it, mate.
I didn't believe it. I just heard it.
Rob's,
$10 donation. Thanks, mate.
Good on you, Rob.
And the double was the choice of shot. She's not got it right. So Lyndall in a very good position here.
Morsey's actually said, did you happen to watch the Tame Shootout? I actually have it on my playlist. I just haven't got around to watching it. It's called the Tame Shootout, the Tame Chalk.
I get that.
Actually, I watched a little bit of it. Looked pretty good. But yeah, it is on my playlist.
Travis was literally running around doing cartwheels when we hit 1,000. Now he's giving us grief because we haven't hit 1,500.
Jaden Sydney, $20. Thanks, mate. Looks like Taylor's going to foul here. She needs to be careful with this foul that she doesn't leave a really easy opening pot on. That's why she's going across the line and make sure she gets the white ball on the bottom rail. Oh no, she's looked to jam it in.
Squeezed it in.
I don't mind that shot.
Big break from Mick and he got one. And Reds.
Oh, it does yellow. That yellow around the right bulk line just stuck together and made things a little dodgy.
Surprised you got that yellow in there that far then.
Tell you what, Butters, like, it's interesting to see what he takes here, but I do see the red in the left corner. He's going to take yellows, but I see the red in the left corner and then play the yellow in the middle and just get the little nudge on the middle of the yellow.
Open this yellow up first.
Yeah, the only concern I had is he wouldn't leave himself on a ball if hit the yellow a bit thinner. He's all right. But my main issue was the bond down the bottom here. It's really tricky to get on.
It's okay, Mark. Happens to everyone. It's just popped out nicely. He's taking the rail now.
It's really funny, like, so you're watching the stream and he's right behind the shoulder, the bottom left corner. He's got slightly hampered queuing. You just think, yeah, no worries, just knock it in.
Yeah.
It's actually not that easy a shot. Very missable.
Annie. Thanks, Annie.
Annie, she was actually, geez,
Down the
Annie.
left today.
Yeah, she's just not long left. And she's on the stream, donating and doing her part. Good on you, Annie. She had a pretty good tournament.
Yeah, do well. Great shot, Mick.
I'm still wondering what he's doing with his yellow. He's going to transition to it now.
Well, just bust it out now.
You're going to bust it out or just transition down to and get on the pot?
I think bust it out because your chances of being on one of the other two balls are pretty good.
You reckon?
Yeah. You reckon he's just going to land on it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's got enough room.
20 seconds.
Yeah, Ben, we're all following Neil very closely.
Oh, your shot was... you called it, Butters.
Is he on it?
I don't think he is, but he's got the one in the left middle. Looks thinnish.
Is that a nationality?
You know you can.
Thinnish. Yeah, well, that's where all the skinny people are from.
The country of thin. Sam Hillett. Thanks, Sam. We know you're an avid watcher and supporter.
That she is. That doesn't miss the stream, old Sammy. So I use the word old there a bit loosely. I didn't mean it that way, Sam.
Look at this.
I'm looking at it. This is... I'm going to tell you what this is. This shot here is match defining. Because he needs to punch this
Cassie
in.
Starrett, $20 donation. Thank you.
Thanks, Cass. He's going to have to punch this in, screw back at least in line with the red, sort of around that area that's on the left side of the table.
Taylor's just shanked it. Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah, and he's missed that by 4 foot.
That was a very missable shot.
It was extremely
Get
missable.
up, get up, get up.
It actually, you know what that does for me as a player personally? It gives me some solace because I can realise that anyone can miss those big shots.
Oh, mate, I can miss a lot easier ones than that.
Oh, so can I, but I miss those ones a lot. So makes me feel good when I see a top player screw back.
Let's
off a
not
long
be
ball.
negative. Let's just say we get them sometimes.
I probably get them 9 out of 10, but I'm just saying that one time I miss.
You get them 9 out of 10? Wow.
You said be positive.
Okay. I
I'm
didn't say
being
lie.
Oh, okay. I thought being positive was lying.
Come on, Nino.
What's the how the donations going, Dad? Pretty good. I was looking for something a bit more substantial answer than that. Pretty good. 1462.
Jeez, big key shot coming up
Is
here
he
from
on it?
Justin's. But he is, and from what I can see, this natural angle should almost split the gap. But if anything, he's going to hit both balls, so one and then the other.
Surely you can't play through that gap.
But what I'm saying, he's either going to hit the black.
Just hit the black.
He's
You'll
either going
be
to
on
hit
a
the
ball.
black or just click the yellow and into the black, the same result. So, oh, whoa, look at Lyndall. Element play this shot. She's missed the yellow, unfortunately for her, but not that she would have been on that pocket.
Commentators are meant to be neutral. Well, we try.
Neutral. Very neutral. Tell you what, that is a very good shot. I love the foresight of
Is
Justin.
he on the cut,
there.
though?
Well, tough to say, but I like how Justin's denied that pot. Said, you know what, I don't need to put myself under this pressure to get this. I've got a good safety available.
This is a massive shot if he's on this pot.
How he holds for the other yellow, I do not know.
He might go in off the red.
Jeez, he's missed that by a bit.
I reckon, honestly, he's hit that as fat as he can, Jamie. As thin as he can without going in off that red.
Yeah, fair call. I think he wanted to hit the red full as well and put the yellow in front. Still
Still really tricky. Still got that border move.
Well, he doesn't have to move anything because it's on.
I am sorry if I've had any biased comments. It's very difficult not to. Mick comes over and just smashes everyone up all the time, which we love seeing, but it's... we just missed a donation then.
Shania Gavin it was. Thank you, Shania. Good eyes there from me.
$1,029 so far. $1,029. Keep coming, guys.
Yeah, I do really appreciate the support from all the viewers, and it's great to see we've got big numbers. Oh, and Taylor's just missed a key black there to really put the boots in scoreline.
Really good chance for Lindell to get back here.
Aren't these a tough pot under the pump when you're a little bit close to your work and you've got to play them long?
1496, guys. We've almost hit 1500.
Why did 4 people log off? Hang on, someone just said 1500 now, so it must be getting there. Okay, big key shot coming up here for Lindell.
She's a huge moment in this match. Justin makes no mistake.
Just
missed.
Her. And you will actually find that most of the times those pots miss are overcut.
And it did look like Mick was going to run away with it.
And Taylor mops up the error.
Pretty good crowd. Pretty good crowd considering we've got 1,500 viewers, Jamie.
Absolutely incredible. Steve Bloody Halliday, 25. Good on you, mate.
Can't believe I let Mick beat me today. So Taylor in commanding position in this match.
Yeah, she's played well. She's played
Justin's got a ball. Look out.
Played consistent. Yeah, and this is what happens. An error from Mick Hill. I mean, mind you, long pot had to screw back. It was Shania. It was Maddie Kerwood's girl.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
Was what?
That donated the money earlier.
Okay.
Because Maddie doesn't know how to open his wallet and pull out a credit card, apparently. So he gets his missus to do all the work.
Yeah, you're right, Dax. He goes okay.
You just got to wonder though if Mick gets that pot, the long ball, and goes game. It's Justin Potter ball off the break.
No, you can wonder it all you like, but we'll never know.
We won't.
So who cares?
Well, I'm just explaining how matches can swing and turn. You know, like
absolutely
based
what
off
happens.
errors.
All of a sudden, one guy's hand loosens up, the other guy's tightens up a little bit. Things come out differently.
Well, this is 10. This is 10-8. This is what this is.
Yeah, have a look at them. We'd get these.
Well, don't say we, Butters.
Oh, you would.
I met you actually, but.
No, Patrick. Mick wouldn't be thinking any of that. He'd be thinking, I've made a couple of mistakes and Justin's played well.
I tell you what, someone asked me earlier today, I kid you not, I can't remember what it was, it might even been Lee, what's the score going to be? I said 11-8. I said 11-8 to Justin.
Now, last time you spoke about the score, Jamie, what happened?
It swung about 6 frames.
Right. So best you just keep your little predictions.
I'm just saying. That's what I said at the start of the match. I wasn't just making it up as I went along.
I didn't have any score predictions. I just said I think Justin will win. But
like I said, I just felt Justin was making 2 fewer errors to be belted, or beaten for that matter. It's not over yet, but...
I could have looked at it on paper and said 11-3 against Joel, 11-3 against Ben. Justin wins the tournament. That would have done it.
That's pretty much what I did.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great break from Mick.
There you go. Come on,
They're
No, they're on.
He's okay.
They're
They're
on.
planted on down the rail. He's looking good.
Come on, Mick. Get him. We want Hill, surely.
I'd like it just for the entertainment factor.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm being as unbiased as possible. We do know how much is on the line for me here, but I am being extremely unbiased.
Yeah.
And the Aussie in me is just coming out. I can't help it. Ooh,
Good speed from Taylor, just off the line a little.
Almost gets underneath the red. Yeah, Travis Crawley's actually cleaned up well over 10,000 for this Calcutta. He's been the winner in this. There's no doubt about that.
Nice. Great shot, Mick.
Wow, that is a sickly good shot.
Shot there.
I actually was looking at reds. He just said, no, I know how to develop yellows one game, one shot.
That's good enough from Ella.
Yeah, she's got good coverage on the red. Just probably wouldn't hurt Ella to slow Taylor down a touch.
Tricky shot. Makes no dramas. He gave it enough pace, so he got away from the red.
Oh, Taylor's let the white
she's
go in.
passed.
I'm interested to see how Mick takes these balls. I'm just wondering if this yellow near the black goes anywhere. And I have answered my own question. It goes to the middle, but he's got to clear the other yellow first, which he's headed down for now and overrun, I think.
That is not a horrible shot.
How's his transition here, though, Butters? Because I don't think that yellow near the black goes to the corner, unless I've misread it. Brisbane GC Gold Coast Q Sports money matches donated $25. Thank you very much, guys.
Is that Reedy?
Could be Reedy.
All right. So this is the key shot here, Jamie.
It must go. There's no way to play that otherwise. It must go to the bottom left. What else could you have possibly played for it if it doesn't go? It has to go. But you think he'd be down on this and just playing it, but something's up here. It doesn't go. Something's up. What's he going to do here?
Double it.
He's obviously, you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to land a little higher and
So
nudge
he
the
can nudge
black.
it, yeah. Now he's going to try and do it off the rail.
I know it goes here.
That's a great shot.
He's actually overhit it, believe it or not. He's still okay, but what a good shot that was.
That's huge.
I'll tell you what I liked about that shot. It was just effortless.
Yeah.
He didn't even, I would tend to smash that, which would not take that line.
Yeah.
Yes, buddy.
Great out, Mick.
Oh, he looks at Justin and says, I'm having fun. What about you?
Justin says, I hope you enjoyed your last shot.
I think what he probably just said there is one more dry break, please, mate.
1576. Dane B. Mr. Beaton. Thanks very much,
75.
mate.
That's a good, solid donation,
That's
mate.
huge. Good on you, mate.
Come on, Justin.
100. I think we got 100 off Donna and Marquette.
There's a replay of that shot, guys. It looked effortless, that shot. It was a lot better shot than what he made it look.
Yeah. Containing shot.
Yeah, not bad. Although unfortunately for Taylor.
How big is this break, Jamie? How big is this break
It's
for
not
Justin?
small. Lyndall can get through to the top ball, so she can do something with it. I personally don't mind. She just bumps it to the middle of the table and just leaves the white long. Oh,
He's lost the white. He's lost the white, Jamie.
Oh my God. That's the first thing off for this match, is it? Or
Yep.
at least for Justin. But he's got the little cluster there, and Mick points it out and says, what are you doing with those? But he has got... Even the black's a bit dodgy too. Lyndall somehow got two here. I didn't actually see what happened. Would have loved to have been a little straighter on these yellows. I think she's pushing one into the reds and needs a bit of a result. No, she's played the smart shot. Very good thinking. She just says, you know what, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm 6-2 down. I'm going to grind. I like it.
Double.
Mate, come on.
Double or no, I like, you know what I think, mate? I think he's
Screw
going
into
to...
it.
Yeah, to the left side of the yellow and kick it. Yeah, you see, he's already lined it up. He's given it.
Because it doesn't need much of a nudge to come
No,
out.
exactly right. What's really good at this, you can watch this on screen and go, all you got to do is hit here, but you've got to execute the shot correctly. Oh, what a shot. He's hit that perfect. And he's even killed
I don't
the
think
two
he did that
yellows.
perfect. He did go rail first. So
But he's actually, well, his results perfect.
his results perfect.
Killed
Yeah.
the two yellows. It's amazing how easy it is to look at the screen and go, all you've got to do is pop this and get a cannon. You must execute the shot correctly, and that is the hard part of this game.
Just rolled over the top of that Lindell.
Yeah, but I think she's left nothing. $1,600 viewers, guys. That is awesome.
He was going for the nudge there, James. That's a big error.
Yeah, I agree.
He didn't want to catch any draw. He would have just opened the black if he missed it.
Oh, Adam Walsh. Sorry, buddy. Oh, actually, have a look at this shot from Lindell. From Taylor, sorry. But she's actually left Lindell a chance to go game here.
She doesn't have any dead balls now, though. Big shot for Lindell. Cued it nicely.
And also a good shot from Mick as well.
Drop the plan in. Yep.
Still, what about this, Butters? He gives himself an angle just to flick the yellow that's near the black, and he plays the long red, stuns offside rail for the black.
I think he has to do that. Oh, Lindell's, that's an error. She's given a chance here to Taylor.
I'm going to say Lindell gets back to the table. She's left it really tricky. Oh, wow. Oh, he's gone to flick now. Oh, this is dodgy.
No, just Cannon's fat on the yellow. And then he's got line to stun across for the black.
Well, we did see him miss a long ball earlier.
And this is a tighter one too.
Oh, double kiss from Lindell.
Taylor.
From Taylor. God, what do I keep calling a Lindell for?
Don't know.
Your shot is on the money. He holds up short just for the drama.
He doesn't miss two of them, does he?
Well, if he misses this one, it's match over, Butters.
Come on, buddy.
Does he stun it and play long, or does he run through? No, he's going to screw.
Yeah, you're right, Andy. It's been a great match.
Oh, he bangs that one in.
Great shot from Lindell.
And one more, and even this black's missable. It honestly
No.
is. It is honestly missable, and you know it.
No chance.
And it goes, and we got what we wanted. We got the 10-all.
10-all.
It's a fitting scoreline, if you ask
This
me.
has been absolutely sensational match, guys. Taylor just tying up there.
And I think
Lindell
Mick
too.
has made more errors than Justin. It's just that Justin's break just let him down in the middle of the match to probably put the match away at one point.
Three good breaks that they were dry, but the last one was an error. Screwed in off.
So, folks at home, unbiased opinion, based on what you have seen this match, who do you think deserves to win the match? I feel Justin, even though my selfish opinion wants Mick because of money. But I think Justin deserves this Big Guns title, and he's an Aussie, and I'm going for him.
That's all right. I just stuffed up on the mic. NH, thank you for the donation. That was magnificent work from me there, Jamie. Completely stuffed up what I was saying, but my mute button was on, so I just got away with it.
We're only 3 weeks away as well from the Townsville Open. There's the flyer on the screen, guys. You want to get involved? Get your entries in.
All right. Oh, Lindell just snuck that one in.
Super shot.
Come on, Lindell, get back into it. We want a tight one.
Just got to be careful with this plant, but she should. I think you play for the double kiss on this yellow, but you just don't want to overcut it and then leave yourself nothing.
Come on, Needle.
Just why don't you just play the one in the? No,
Actually,
don't worry about the double
you're
kiss.
right, Butters. You're spot on. Play the ball over the hole. I just noticed it when she lined it up. I'm thinking you're an idiot. Solid. I think
1,650 viewers, guys. This is amazing.
I think
that's
the reason,
double our record.
You know, I may have been under the mark on Beard Productions on how many they get. Maybe they get a lot more than what I'm thinking. But I thought they were got around this mark, but I could be actually horribly wrong. But either way, we've basically doubled the maximum viewers we've ever had. That's sensational.
That's incredible.
I'm sure it's attributed to a lot of the international viewers that have tuned in, and it's really good to see that Australian Q Sports is getting more recognised now as well, both on the male and female scene.
And we're very proud of Dan.
Extremely proud. And we're extremely proud of all our competitors out there that are putting on a show and making it entertaining for you guys to actually watch some really good pool.
Lyndall's just underhit it for whatever reason, and now she's got a tricky black up the top. I mean, don't roll it, cue it in. Which she's done.
I thought she popped that.
It's great that she hit it though.
Rusty, $1.25, $2.30. They're the worst odds I've ever seen. Rusty, you are not a bookie. Who does $1.30, $1.25, $2.30? That's ridiculous. If you said something like $2.60, I'd have sort of said, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, the comments are coming in hard and fast.
Aren't they what? And it's not surprising they're taking a break at 10 all. Whose break
Thanks,
is
Josh.
it?
That's mixed break.
Mixed break. What a big break coming up.
This is the key. Oh, it's Taylor. Don't know about that shot from Taylor, mate. I think I wouldn't have liked to leave Lyndall this shot on the black.
And he does have to play it with some right-hand side butters. Is one of your specialties.
You reckon? I don't think she needs it inside.
You reckon she can hit it direct?
Yeah.
Oh,
She hit it
right.
direct
Yeah,
easily.
you're right. She's overcut it. I guess the saving grace for her is
Keep her
she's
in
made it very difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. You know you can do it. Come on, mate.
All right. As much as we'd like to full screen this last frame for the men's, we're not going to deny the girls the...
Yeah. So just cover up half your screen, your monitor you're watching.
Yeah, you never know. One of the girls could play some sick shot that we'll never capture, and that will be really unfortunate.
And he's got one.
Oh, he's
and
pulling.
have a look at the yellow.
On a minute.
All the
I'm looking
reds.
at him. I'm looking at the reds.
It is over.
Oh, I'm not calling it yet. I'm not calling it yet. There's a couple of transitional shots that need to be played accurately. He's looking at yellows, buddies.
Yeah, I like yellows.
I like reds. I can actually understand why you like the yellows, butters, because there's much less work to do transitionally. It's just that one ball in the row you need to deal with.
Yeah, and that's easy.
It's easy.
Well,
it's
you
easy
just get on it, caught a ball, cut it in, the other one comes out.
It's easy at 10 all. Just get it done.
Yes, mate.
Doesn't matter what the score is, eh? You don't pick different balls because of a score, do you?
You don't, but you think differently sometimes.
Yeah, I don't. I think, yeah,
I
gets
think,
worse.
you can ask Joel and Robbo that question last night. Probably Alec and Mick. They're, it's tough out there. It's
Yeah,
massive
absolutely
pressure. I appreciate it because I've been there
You might get him here.
at a certain level.
That's it, mate. Nice shot.
Here's your shot, Butters. It's got to go right. If he gets a double
I, reckon
kiss,
I wouldn't have played it to be that fat.
do you think he stuns it and like slides across the yellow so he forces it out?
Yes, nice shot.
Jesus, this is sick. Is this a few shots away from being the back-to-back big
You
guns
can't
winner?
really go wrong, can he?
Oh, I'm just going to hold my breath on this one. This is, Wendell's fouled on the other table and giving Taylor a foul sticker and 2 shots in the black.
Nice shot, Mick. Come on.
Mix perfect.
Yeah, just needs to get basically
Square.
or
minimum.
just past.
Yeah.
That's it, buddy.
That's perfect.
Go, Mick.
Absolutely perfect. And well, I feel a bit sick for Justin.
Yeah,
I
so
really
do I. But what a match he's played.
Yes, mate.
In
And
fact,
he's-
I feel absolutely gutted for him because he has played some great pool this match, and I wanted to see an Aussie win regardless of my financial investment.
Oh, what a match.
Ladies and gentlemen, your big guns winner,
Absolutely awesome match.
Mick Hill, We just cracked 1,700 viewers.
Justin will be gutted.
Guys, I know
1,700.
I would love to see you stick around and respect the remainder of this ladies' game. There's been some good pull out there from the girls as well.
Come in, mate. Bring it in. Well done.
So, well, that's probably the best final I've watched.
It honestly isn't the best I've watched because I was blessed to actually watch Mick Hill and Gareth Potts play.
No, I mean in big guns,
in a
yeah,
big gun.
Goose. Yeah, I've watched Mick Hill at the Worlds a couple of times. I've been lucky enough to commentate two of his World
There
titles.
is one other match that comes to mind. That was Woodsy, and
it was a great match.
That was a pretty sick match.
We called that.
In fact, you know what? Robbo and
another
Mick's
great one.
match last night. They're really hard to compare.
That one was just the way Justin was going. It was.
I actually feel sick for Justin because I just think if his break didn't disappear for a few frames, he probably wins. That's just how I look at that.
At the end of the day,
match.
Mick's played well, and Justin's had 3 dry breaks and an in-off and lost 11-10.
Yep, yeah, agree. And Taylor is a chance to go on the hill with a couple of pots. I'll tell you what, how good's this girl queuing right now?
She's playing snooker, mate. It's made a huge difference.
Is it what? She cues better than I do.
She's always had a good action, but she just get through the ball so well.
No, she is queuing amazing. Both girls are queuing well. I think just at the moment from what I've watched, Taylor's just a little more crisp.
Yeah, definitely sharper. Probably the earliest we're finished too, mate. It's 9:15.
Well, that match went for just over an hour. Crazy.
2. What time we start? 7:30? 7, 15:15?
Something like that, yeah. Oh, what'd you say the time was?
9:15.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, a couple of hours.
Put an hour out.
Justin, at the moment, Justin's probably favourite for anything he plays in, I would say.
Yeah, Justin's, like I said, I rate him very highly. I really would love him to get him involved in one of these money matches. He's just, it's from the short conversation with him, it's not his thing.
Very quick break time, Jamie, so we'll come back for the remainder of that.
I'll be back shortly too, guys. I'd actually like to go and personally congratulate Justin with a handshake because I thought that was really top-notch stuff, and obviously Mick deserves his accolades as well. He's come here, he's faced a relatively, not really hostile crowd, but obviously no one really wanted him to win except for a small posse in his corner, and he's been a true professional and shown what needs to be done to win events on foreign soil. So good on Mick.
What was that? Was that an 8 all? Mick, was that long red at 8 all? What, 9-8?
10-9 down.
No, the one you missed. The one you missed.
Oh,
The 8 all, you landed perfect angle to screw back, but you just.
Hello, flashes. Not a problem. Yeah, whatever. You bloody flash when you're taking a photo. I didn't do that. Oh, somebody. No,
there's a guy over there.
Yeah, sorry. Looked like
okay.
It's just,
it wasn't me. Was that during a game? The other day when you. Yeah, but was it during a game? Figure it out. No, the girls. I didn't even see it. Was it other shopping places? No, the boys didn't try and the girls were. That was large. Apart from like jogging on this game, obviously when you're beating jogging.
Who? You reckon you can't?
That was the standard of match.
I suppose.
Both players do.
But you do hand the bet when you go I'm getting
yeah, this is like something if you just
we're having a but I think
29, 39.
I'm 36. Yeah. Well, I think like I'm a late bloomer, like I'm still improving. I never obviously I didn't make the president, but I never played pool. I just used to play. I think I've only lot of pressure situations that are really on the
Yeah,
edge,
that's
and
true.
whereas I'm 15 years behind him.
Yeah, he has loads of
So now
experience.
now I'm getting the experience at a later age, so I'm handling the pressure. You just want to get shot, don't you? It's like 10 or you just want to get shot. Or you
It was just so hectic
yeah.
at the start,
Or
so far ahead.
you think back to the line and you're like, oh, I should have concentrated
Yeah.
a little bit more on the line. Because it's mad, like, if you break it well, it's like taking a 1-0 league, isn't it? You know?
Hey, come on. I'm thirsty. Hey, I'm thirsty. He deserves it. Michael, everyone is thirsty here. You got caught again.
You staying on till June as well? And, what do you do? What did you do?
Yeah, exactly. I was working at a home care home.
Have you wrapped that up then? Or full wag?
Yeah, for now.
Are you going to move to Leeds then?
The company I worked for is there in the UK as well.
Yeah. And you said you got family in Perth?
Yeah, my brother's in Perth.
Oh, cool. Are you heading back over that way doing shows?
No, there. I was plantation when I go back for a while because we're here for so long, but I won't. I kind of did 2 stints with them, so I just won't.
Has he emigrated though?
Yeah. Obviously, in the last 10 years. Did you ever move back?
No. We bought a house and how long we were settled.
Think about it. Thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, come on.
Do you have tape?
Oh, I'll let you guys enjoy it. I'll let you guys enjoy it. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Think everybody was.
Real recent.
Come on, just pop it. I don't drink. I'll pop it for you. Yeah.
There's a double bed as well that's up against the wall, so like if you guys ever want to go Queenstown, if you're ever on a tour, come for a few days. Go for bungee jump or something.
Come on, bien easy now. I own a bar, but now everybody's using my club.
Don't hit yourself in
You
the
want
eye.
the big guns
You
more than
need
any
them.
Aussies. I wouldn't be here because it's this shit. It's in Barbados.
Bang!
We're going to beach in Barbados. Is this just going to go? Jesus Christ.
Did you shake it up?
Now you look like a pommy. Formula One.
Chewy. You did knock the top off it.
Oh, who's having it? Right. we make sure the two girls get a glass? And everybody else can get in line. No. I can't drink champagne because we I tell you what, I'll have, if you really insist, I will have a glass of Merlot. Yeah, glass of red wine.
I think they only have Shiraz by the glass.
Did you have me Calcutta?
If you insist, I'll have a Merlot. Otherwise, I'm good.
Mick, I think they only have Shiraz by the glass, so you
Oh,
must
do
bring
they?
you a bottle.
Oh, we'll have to put up with Shiraz then.
I'm driving now apparently, so.
Oh, you're
Well,
driving?
we never agreed, and you were taking too long. So,
Did you drive in? Slow now, 40k, come on.
You'd have to get your high car in the morning.
Oh, what's that going to be good in here for like 4 o'clock on me? When do you leave Melbourne?
Next Saturday.
next Saturday, you've got so much time to go and cuddle koalas. We did that, so I highly recommend
I've actually been to Melbourne. I have been to Melbourne Zoo as it happens.
We found a dinner place in the zoo.
Oh, did you?
It's an hour outside of Melbourne. It's a moonlit sanctuary. And you can feed the kangaroos, and you can cuddle
What's
the
it called?
Moonlit Sanctuary.
Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing the ladies' final of Big Guns. Taylor May with a commanding 7-2 lead. Lyndall Element breaking to try and claw back into this match.
So come on, Lyndall, get back into it. Reds aren't bad, Jamie.
It's well worth it.
Yeah, well,
There's one really horrible yellow. Reds are manoeuvrable in the cluster.
I actually prefer yellows here, Butters, but the problem is no starter. I want to leave that one near the bottom, but I think you've got to go reds.
Yeah. She could. No, she won't go in. She's a bit straight on that one.
This is actually one of those breaks where you kind of don't want first shot. You kind of want your opponent to try and do something crazy and kill themselves with traffic. Oh, that nudge will help.
It came out all right.
Still not awesome, though. I don't think this yellow goes past, red goes past the yellow. If it does, she's got good angle to go into the pack. Maybe it does.
Stay switched on, viewers.
Oh, I think it does. Might slide into the middle. Yeah, well, numbers just dropped by half or more.
But we're still over our previous record.
True enough. Stun this, Lyndall. Yeah, good shot. That's a great shot.
A little bit, just overhit it and push that red out of play.
Just wondering, I'm going to have another look at the table.
I think Lyndall's gone away and said, all right, I need to just win.
Yeah, the black's
Take
still,
them on.
black's still pretty dead. I feel she has to put this over the hole myself, Butters, but...
Yeah, and then Taylor covers the other one and then she doubles the other one out. That's straight in.
Unfortunately, it is. Definitely one of them. You can see where she left the white. She definitely wanted it safe.
Is that double? I reckon it almost doubles.
I'm not even going to say because you know I get it wrong.
Yeah,
so.
I know. Yeah, it does.
My biggest question is the black. Where does it go?
Black probably goes in that corner, the one she just played in.
No, I don't think so, mate. Just had a look at the table. Looks dodgy.
It's a big shot. In off 12 balls. Well, what an opportunity for Taylor now.
Now, if you're Taylor right now, Butters, you're right behind a pretty straight line on this plant. Do you take it on?
No.
You don't take it on?
No, I'll take the top one first.
Too much risk involved, knowing that your opponent can put the red over the bottom right hand pocket or have a dipper going game.
Yeah, I think you can get on it better. Because you can get right over there off this ball. And you're taking one end of the table out of play. She can get back around to it too.
I'm actually not against her actually playing the plant here, and if the first yellow drops, just putting the other one over the hole and saying, you know what, I'm the 1-7-2 up. I don't need to put myself under any pressure to make a big out. You're the one that needs to
she
make
may
outs.
see the line though. Go, I can get these.
probably say 3 to 4 hours.
She's in good shape.
She is.
I reckon you have a dip.
I think she's got a really good angle to potentially stun over to the plant too. Well, do you just cut this one now and then back yourself to knock the rail ball in like second last and play the ball in the middle?
And just double it now.
Just double it now? Yeah, that's a good call too. We both know if I play that double, I'd miss it. So, but actually, you know what? The double might be the right shot, Butters. Just makes it out real simple, doesn't it?
She's tried to move it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, probably
need shot to nothing because she's always going to be on another ball.
Probably need to hit it harder though to move it anywhere like, I guess, advantageous.
Well, if you look at the distance the white travelled, if she caught it fat, it was going to come out, 10, 12 inches.
This angle looks like she's going into the black.
She can screw back for the double now.
Yeah, it's just the map is the route is starting to get it tricky now. I think she's just realised.
Now she has to go, or she can double that ball over the corner now, Jamie.
Is this on? Oh wow. Okay.
No. If it's that close, I reckon it's on.
No, I think that's a foul. That's a great call from Taylor. Jeez, I'll tell you what, she's only just nicked that black.
It was definitely on.
Good call from Taylor. And obviously, it was pretty clear cut, but still, it's great to see the players acknowledging their fouls. And Lyndall should claw back one frame to start this pretty large comeback that she needs to mount.
Only 6 in a row. How hard can that be?
Well, it's like we always say, mate, we're in these positions one frame at a time.
That's it. Pressure slowly slides away from you onto them.
It does, especially if you get a few in a row. Still looks to me like Lyndall's queuing confidently.
And she's positive.
Yep, cued that in beautifully as well.
Very nice. So Taylor Meyer was literally 0.5 millimetre off being out there.
I thought you were going to say in height, but it's actually really cool that she actually needs to stand on a crate to rack the balls.
And she wears plaster as stilts to actually play ball.
We need actually Lyndall's head to stay in the way so we can't see her feet touching the ground, but unlucky. So Taylor will want a big break here. I'm actually still coming to grips with that match. I really am.
Yeah, me too, mate. That's a great break. She's nailed them.
She hasn't potted anything. They kind of spread but didn't explode.
Yeah.
And
Can you say explode again, my bro?
Yeah, that was pretty sad. I was actually going to say that sounded pretty gay, but I didn't want to upset the potential viewers out there. Don't like that word.
Anyone who just missed it, he went explode.
Explode. Explode.
So he's taking yellows on.
Don't blame her.
Good chance. You'll be able to get on that one in the middle. The left middle.
Yeah, it needs to be higher than that so she doesn't interrupt the other one.
Going the other way first.
Would like to see her eliminate this ball that's near the rail probably early, unless she decides to leave it till last, but I'd like to see her eliminate it sooner rather than later. It's still not high enough at the table, I don't think. Maybe she can.
No, that's fine.
You reckon she can screw out enough?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I've just had a look at the table. You're right. Spot on. There's a way bigger gap than what the camera represents. Just to comment on the ladies' big guns.
Good shot. Very good shot.
The actual talent pool that we had in the ladies' big guns this year was probably as good as you're going to ever see. I can't think of off the top of my head any of the top players that probably didn't play, except maybe Isabella. Also, I guess if you really want to go deep, you've got a few Queensland girls that are pretty consistent.
Nicole.
Nicole Welsh is another. Actually, sorry, I can name a whole bunch of girls that didn't come. But it was a solid field this year, and when you've got your number one seed getting rolled pretty early in the tournament as well, it just shows that nothing can be taken for granted.
Yeah, that's right. She pinch pocket there.
Would have liked to have just come down a little further there.
She pinch pocket to get more angle. Still didn't quite get there.
Just wondering if she screws back here. She takes the side rail. Yeah, just gives herself a little less angle to have to pot this final yellow. My worry was that she left this yellow to last because the transition wasn't neat.
Do we have the match stats for Mick and Justin? No.
Actually, you know what?
Oh, that's no good.
I actually, I have a man by the name Troy Bartricoli who's been collecting stats for the money matches. And I don't know if you're listening, Troy, but if you did get the stats for that match, just that one particular, that final for Mick and Justin, or if you're willing to go back and watch it, because I certainly will go back and watch that match again. If you want to collect those stats for me, mate, and just send them through, that'd be awesome.
You know, she plays the double and she glance off the red and then come back out. Yes, she can, but she got it wrong. Still a lot of work to do for Taylor. Probably going to have to find some coverage.
Just wondering if the black slides into the middle. How do you like this, Butters? Play the red that's near the left-hand corner as a shot to nothing, and then if it goes in, you play the ball on the rail and just snook it behind the black.
Yeah. That's a big pocket. Yeah, it's a very big pocket, James.
It is.
I reckon Lyndall's going to double this long, and the white's going to land about a foot to the right of where it is now. She'll have to cut on the black down the rail.
I'll go with you.
She may not hit it that hard.
Tell you what, Robbo is actually in full trial mode this evening. I like it.
Yes, mate. He's more popular than you two.
Ooh.
I wasn't far off position-wise, Jamie.
Did you actually understand his statement there, mate? Robbo was actually seeded 4 when he probably should have been seeded 2, given he was last year's big guns runner.
As soon as they came out, I rang him and said, yeah, it's not right. Nice little curl.
Still think Taylor needs to just bump this red off.
She's got safety if she needs it.
Where's the extraction? I think she's got a good angle for any of that. You're talking about the ball in the rail.
Yeah.
I don't think she can extract off any of these balls, can she?
Extracted that one with that one.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one.
Right.
And actually, yeah, do that and then run it down. Oh, she's played that shot first. It's not bad.
It's kind of knocked it on.
Actually, I liked your shot, but it's just pop that in, kick that one off the rail, then play the other one down, shot to nothing. Yeah. Go game if you win. I like it.
Thank you, mate.
Mate, my pleasure. It's always a pleasure to let you know when you're right again.
Yeah, she will hit this ball.
No, she won't.
Wow.
Ooh.
I think the reason I said she will hit this ball is because if you double the angle, because of off the cushion, it was a foot wide target.
Do you think she actually used a touch of right hand side by mistake there?
Yeah, she must have, because she's not going to pick a line that wrong.
Well, she's only just missed it by a whisker. All right, so Taylor, I think, should play the one that's furthest up the table. And that's what she's about to move to now. If she doesn't get the pot, she can then play the red down as a shot to nothing. And if she pots it, she can continue the clearance. If she doesn't get it, she's got good safety with the white. I will back it a pot, this. She doesn't disappoint. And this one here, I just feel you got to stun it. Just stun it in. Don't have to smash it, just a little controlled stun.
2. Still got 2?
She still has 2.
Yeah, just pop balls and get on that.
Well, this surprises me. Don't know why she's playing this first.
Because you can just get on the other one. It goes.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't like that in the middle, mate.
Yeah, but with 2.
I think you should look at the table, mate. That is not going in the middle real easy. That's tough.
It is tough, but you get on it thin, so you get across onto the other one. Sits over the hole.
Yeah, I like you thinking again. I still think it was just easy to just play while you're right behind it. But
maybe don't even play to pot it. Just play to nudge it over the hole. Check it up so you're on the other one.
oh, she's underhit it. She's underhit it by a long one.
She can get on that and come up the backside of the black. But she's going to need to go across the table twice, I think.
Yeah, you don't want to land right on the side railing unless it's actually on.
Or just play into him.
Oh, hang on. Has she cleared this?
It's not enough.
Yeah, Vielled out top hit, but
I don't reckon it's...
I don't think it is either. Can she actually get full ball though and get the snooker? And then the jaw might be in the way as well and pull it to the high side
again. Oh, she might be all right. I reckon she's okay.
Well, to pot it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Jeez, I tell you what, though, this is horrible. Yeah, it's a horrible league, isn't it?
The only good thing about this is Lyndall can get all the way across to the cushion, to the right, and she can play it as a shot to nothing.
She actually doesn't want to land all the way across. She wants to land a foot off the side
Yeah,
rail.
but she'll still have a shot.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
she can play it safely. Well, you know, leaving Taylor a tricky shot.
Yeah, as good as safe is going to get.
Well, Justin's in good spirits. I just said right on to him for a great final, and I said we had this many viewers, mate. He goes, awesome. He goes, how much? He goes, how much do I get?
Who said that?
Justin.
He didn't really.
He cracked the joke.
That's very good.
Yeah.
You should have said they weren't watching you, mate. They were watching Mikhail.
Too soon?
What's she doing here? She's going to try and get the cannon. Oh, that's not good. It's ugly.
Oh, that's a double. Double all day long.
Safety it is. Not.
I'm disappointed in my surrogate daughter there.
Surrogate daughter?
She would have made it if she doubled it. I agree.
It's a big double, that.
100%.
I think when you... Yeah, it's careful. I mean, you 7th up, you miss and lose, go to 7-4. That's 2 frames in a row for your opponent. Oh, Lyndall. She just needed
Fatter
a
contact.
little thicker, yeah.
But the white ball's exactly where she wanted it.
We'll have a crack at this, do you think? No, she's playing it full. Well,
Safety.
that's...
Look at this shot.
Tell you what that is. That's good patience, good focus, and good
execution.
Yeah, look, it was very easy to just lash and take the pot on there when you're on the hill and try and finish the match. I think Lyndall can get through to the potting angle here, though. It's a big pressure pot, this, though. she
No,
couldn't.
definitely not. Oh, Taylor can almost,
Yeah, she can
almost
just
shit it over.
She probably can roll this if she wants to. I'll tell you what, if she does pot this, very worthy winner.
Yeah, as I said earlier, mate, considering she went out straight sets last year.
No, she won one match.
Oh, one, sorry.
I was all over it because they were in Calcutta. And she just bangs it in. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 Big Guns winner in the ladies, Taylor.
Meyer.
Yes, and a great match. Good performance from both ladies to make the final as well. They actually, as we saw last night, Lyndall Element played some sick pool against
Lyndall,
the favourite.
There's someone, Ross said earlier, Lyndall to make the final with the amount of work she's had to do here this week is unbelievable.
Yeah, I
She's
agree.
a machine. She's probably just run out of steam at the end. So
she's also won the Victorian title this year too, so she's obviously in good form.
Yeah.
Anyway, viewers, thank you very much for smashing our record. We appreciate every one of you getting on and contributing to that number. And we appreciate even more the people that have donated to the stream to help Dan improve his quality of streaming in future tournaments.
To all the players, especially the ones who have travelled interstate and international to be here, thank you very much. You guys are all what make this possible and what make it a great event.
I'm going to sign off. Looks like they're just about to do their presentations. Please stay on and enjoy, and we'll see you for Big Guns next year.
I just played today.
Sorry, boys, got to get that banner, please. Sorry, Nick. Thank you.
And to be very honest, I wasn't tired to come down here just to watch it on camera. And I said, well, just what the usual. When I was asking Jamie, so who's the one who can go? He's saying, like the end, like the big ones, no one there.
No one.
You're the only one, Nick.
Is that first time you won under?
What's that, mate?
First time you won the under?
First one, someone got the big guns.
2011, 2012, 2014.
Because they never used to let you play in this. This year used to just play the under and watch I remember when he was here and he did a bit of commentary and stuff, but he wasn't just he went live to play and
If you want. Yeah, because we're going to go in front for the presentation.
That's in my emotion.
No, it's finished.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm not sure. I don't want to. No one said no, can't he? Yeah. That's good.
Thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the presentation of the Big Guns for 2019. If I could just get all the players make their way over to the arena so we can get this underway. Thank you.
Really well.
He's not invited.
Screen him out.
That's someone spending money, honey. That's some good spending money.
So have you got any contacts in Mauritius? I fancy an holiday to Mauritius.
So good.
Have you got any contacts?
Oh, you want to go, yeah?
That's why I said we should go, yeah.
You could do an holiday.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just about to start the presentations for the 2019 Big Guns. First of all, I would like to thank everyone in attendance. Firstly, it's awesome that you guys made your way up to obviously witness two amazing finals. So thanks to each and every one of you for here tonight to create this atmosphere of what was an amazing couple of finals. So thank you to everyone here. It's fantastic. I'd like to thank a few people before we get started into the presentations. I would like to thank our major sponsors. I'd like to thank Ancon Homes, Total Construction and Bar 8 for they're our three major sponsors. They obviously Bar 8 come in very early, the other two come in at the end, which certainly gave us the opportunity to present this tournament as the biggest money event that we've held. So thank you to those three major sponsors. Thank you very much. Also, in addition to those, a big thanks to Ray Atwell and CLNS for jumping in also quite late. He's certainly helped us out with the magnificent Pro Cup balls that we've all been playing with over the last 3-4 days. So thanks to CLNS and Ray Atwell. Q-Ball TV, Poolstat, you guys have made this tournament motor along beautifully, enabled everyone at home to watch the matches live, the scores live, to the second. So to have that opportunity and that facility available to us and the people at home is amazing, and it certainly created this event and made it a quality. I'd like to thank a few people now. I'd like to thank Lee Raynan for all his assistance and his son over the last bunch of days. They've when you run a tournament like this, you know, you do all the hard work, but there's so many things to do that are just really horrible things to do, and it's just repetitive. Get the balls, do this, do that. And Lee and his son have done an amazing job over for the last few days. So thank you to Lee. Amazing, thank you. A big thanks to Amy Firkins, who was fairly much in charge of our admin and sacrificed her own tournament, and having someone do that and make this tournament stay on track really took a load off myself. Thank you very much to Amy Firkins and before I go any further, JR in the front row here, all-star pool tables. I think everyone's got to agree these tables this week have been magnificent. They are quality pool tables, and to have, I mean, at pool tournaments you do hear a lot of complaints a lot of the time, but to have 32 pool tables in one place, and really I've hardly heard a whisper. That's the quality of the tables we've had presented to us this week, and it's certainly, to have the tables of that quality for an event of this quality is amazing. So thanks, JR. Thank you very much, mate. A super big thanks to my wife for pretty much everything. She is the financial controller. She is the driving force behind the scenes. A massive pain in the ass quite a lot of the time, and when things need to get done, she's the first one to kick everyone to action to get them done. So she's an amazing administrator. She's super efficient with what she does, and it adds that little bit of quality and professionalism to an event that, is what we strive to achieve. So thank you to Melissa. Amazing job. Thank you. And before we do the presentations, thanks to Georgia and all her staff at Bar 8 for keeping us all not thirsty. Much appreciated. All the smiles from the girls behind the bar. It's been amazing, and it adds to the experience. And thank you very much for the staff in Bar 8 and Georgia. Thanks a lot. And sorry, but finally, one other thing I was going to mention in the presentation, but another person that's gone above and beyond is in preparation for not only this event but the Anzac tournament is Lyndall Element. The fact that she made the final and been able to be competitive after so much time, effort, worry, and obviously so much invested in getting these tournaments right. It's a credit to Lyndall for what she's been able to achieve today. So well done to Lyndall. And finally, one more thing. Trent Reinheimer, I've mentioned him at the start of the tournament, but the quality of the arena that he's enabled us to present to Cue Ball TV and the people of in attendance today, amazing. The time, effort, and it's just done a great job. And I think you'll all agree that it's fantastic to have something like this, a facility of this available to us, and for someone like Trent to tip in so much time and effort to help us out with that. Thanks to Trent, much appreciated. Okay, let's move on and to the 2019 Ladies Big Guns Tournament. What we witnessed out here in this arena, we provide the professional event, provide a professional arena, and what we were presented with today was two professional and amazing finals. So, moving to the ladies event, I'd like to call up Lyndall Element, the 2019 Ladies Big Guns runners-up. Congratulations, Lyndall, an amazing.
You little tinker.
Amazing performance, Lyndall. Lyndall, you going to say a few words?
No. No cocaine tonight.
Thanks for all the support.
He's picked a good
thanks to everyone who supported me throughout the week. It's been amazing, really touching. I probably didn't bring my best game tonight that I've played for the rest of the thing, but do you know what? That was all credit to Taylor for putting me under pressure that whole time and not allowing me to play the game that I played freely all week. So congratulations, Taylor. You were just flawless and applied a lot of pressure. So congratulations for that. I just want to thank Melissa for sponsoring the ladies event for the last 3 years. I hope all the ladies get behind it and keep it going. It's an amazing event. It's the only major. It gives everybody an opportunity to have a go. This is my first singles grand final of anything, so I was very nervous, and it's given us more exposure. So thanks very much for that. Trent, everybody, it's going to be thanked 1,000 times, but you know all who you are. I won't hold it up. I'll just start a quick story. My mum and my brother went out for coffee probably 6 months ago, and mum's a bit of a savvy pensioner. And she's like, yeah, I'll have a coffee and a muffin. And she's seen a sign and she says to my brother, ooh, can I get the free Wi-Fi? So free Wi-Fi. So she's tuning in tonight, so she found the free Wi-Fi. So
Yeah, there we go.
hi Mum,
There we
I love
go.
you a lot. Thanks for supporting me.
Not often you get me, is it? Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay, moving on. I think you'll all agree. This young lady has, a couple of years ago, she put herself on the stage, the big time. She won a world title with the Australian ladies team, and self-confessed lost her way a little bit, and she's put in a lot of hard work, and I think the results have presented today. She played an amazing final. The quality was amazing, and I'm sure you all agree that a deserved winner today, and the 2019 Ladies Big Guns champion, Taylor Mayer. And the checks. And a few words from the champion.
I don't really know what to say. I'm a bit overwhelmed and shocked, but firstly to Ella, you're not just a champion in the pool world, you're a champion human being, and I knew it was going to be tough to come play a final against a really good friend, and I just sort of had to detach from that, and yeah, I love you, so yeah, great work on an awesome tournament, and thanks for putting all the work in you do. To the Crawleys and the support crew, Amy, Trent, Lee, everyone I've missed, I'm sorry. And Bar 8, it's the most prestigious tournament that women can play in Australia. To have long races and to really have a crack is just amazing, and I hope it does continue, and I hope women just get behind it and back themselves. Yeah, to the SA contingent who are over in my corner. I haven't been at Nationals for a couple of years, but it's really reminded me how special it really is to be a Red. And there's so much, there's a pun, but there's so much passion and pride, and I love you all, so thank you.
All right, moving right along to the Big Guns Championship. What we witnessed today was something unbelievable, incredible, and as a promoter and the tournament director, to have a final go 11-10, yeah, it's fantastic, it's going to create drama, but to have a final go 11-10 with absolute world-class play like we just witnessed tonight, I'd like to thank both Justin and Mick for putting on an amazing display. Before tonight, our Cue Ball TV audience record was in the vicinity of 800 views, but tonight we absolutely bashed that out of the water. We eclipsed and we went over 1,700 onliners tonight, so amazing effort. Thanks to everyone at home that's tuned in. Thanks to Justin and Mick for, wow, just world-class 8-ball, so thanks for them. To the runner-up, Justin, obviously good mate of mine, lived with us, lives in Sydney now. I hate playing against him, I just don't get a shot. But the guy is quality. He is world class. He is a world champion, and what he produced tonight just absolutely displays to everyone here and everyone at home how much of a great player he is, and did deserve to win, but geez, look what it took to stop him. So, in saying that, congratulations to the 2019 Big Guns runner-up, Justin Sage.
Take a photo of you. Kiss him on the cheek, Travis.
And a few words from Justin, thank you.
Thanks, Trav. Yeah, thanks for those kind words, Trav. He's pretty much summed it up so well. All the sponsors to this event. It's the one event on the calendar you don't want to miss. My record hasn't been great here. I was determined to do well, but playing a lot of American 8-ball and 9-ball, I didn't know how I was going to adjust in the last few weeks leading up, and it just all seemed to click. I've been hitting a lot of balls lately, and I was just able to transition well, which I have struggled in the past. And this tournament, I guess I came here with not as much pressure and expectation this week, and I just managed to find my game, and I was really happy the way I played. And it's hard to be disappointed. I didn't really get a chance to see the line or see the finish line, so it would have been nice to have a crack at the finish line. But Mick, from 10-8 down, there's probably not too many people in the world that have got those outs, and I definitely would have had another opportunity with most players in the world. So credit to Mick, absolute champion, great bloke, and probably the best player we'll ever see. So thanks, Mick, and thanks everyone.
Alright, so moving right along, as we've obviously all witnessed, and as Justin's touched on, what we saw tonight was world-class pool from world-class players. And look, you just ran out of superlatives from this gentleman. He's just obviously a 5-time world champion for a very good reason. That's because he's a damn good player, and he produces performances. Not when he's 6-7-0 up, but 10-8 down. Those pot outs were just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And to do that under the pressure he was under, an absolute deserved champion, and the 2019 Big Guns champion, Mick Hill.
Last year's shit.
I didn't do shit. Check.
I'm watching this.
He's down.
I didn't have any chance either to win or to lose.
And a few words from Mick, the champion.
I can talk, once I get started. Is everybody settled? Yeah, I think most things have been said. The organisers don't really get the credit what you deserve. I've been, one of those in the past that kind of takes things for granted, and you kind of, as a pool player, you can be selfish, want everything your own way, want everything to suit yourself, and you kind of don't
Then realise without the organisers, there's nothing happening. There's no events, and you know it's a thankless task. You get constantly bickered at, and everything's a big chore. And I know personally that I have tried to change my attitude towards organisers over the last 2 or 3 years in particular, because I know what it's like now. I've got a pool and snooker club back home. I've tried to run events, you know, and up until the night before you've got a full field, and then the morning after when you're about to start, nobody rocks up, and it's hard. So I appreciate it now. Until you put yourself in that position, it's very hard to understand it and grasp what goes into it and the frustration of dealing with pool players, because pool players are a nightmare. Let's get it straight, and I'm one of them. So yeah, big shout out to yourselves, and I genuinely mean that. You know, not just because I'm stood here. It's a really difficult task, and I think you did a great job. Another thing that pool players are a nightmare for is complaining about tables. Yeah, we like it, don't we? Like everything to be pristine and everything to be perfect and everything else. Well, tonight it was. I think the tables, you know, have played really good. I thought that table was fantastic. You know, the table here, it allowed you to play the style of pool that a final's worthy of. It was fast flowing. There wasn't really too much tactical play. I think there might have been 1 or 2 frames where I got outsmarted because I've lost the plot. But yeah, kind of, you know, the table played great, and it allowed us to play really well. To the event, I've got to be brutally honest, there's no point in me standing here and lying. I don't think I played my best pool this week. I think I got fortunate on a lot of occasions.
Oh yeah.
I was very fortunate, in particular against Alec. It was a great match, and you know, unfortunately for Alec, he didn't make the out to win, but probably deserved to. Similar type of thing with Simon. Again, he comes to the nitty-gritty, things went my way. And then to the final. The final was a little bit strange because it was great drama for everyone watching, but I kind of as a player, I wish I'd have won it a different way, because I was 5-1 down, Justin's not done anything wrong, Breaks deserted him, didn't really there was a yellow, okay, you know, you're entitled to miss the odd ball. And then the break just completely deserted him. And you know, at 8-6 I've kind of played the perfect set, and then my OCD's kicked in because I can't help myself, everything's got to be perfect. You know, my head's nearly falling off shaking it when I'm not, you know, when I'm an inch out. But that's the reason why I want to play. You know, winning the events, you might find this a bit strange to say, it's a second thing to me now, because, you know, I'm tired, and I need to win. I need to win comfortably. I can't take too much more of those matches. And until 8-6, I played a perfect match. OCD kicked in, tried to play a cannon, no need to play it, going off. Next minute I'm 10-8 down. And then you got to kind of, I think sometimes, and I don't mean it necessarily people here or any disrespect, but I think sometimes where 8 ball's concerned, I'm not sure that the fans always understand what they're watching. And what I mean by that is, okay, I'm stood here and I've won 11-10, but I didn't play any better than Justin played. That's a fact. I didn't play as good as he played this tournament. That's a fact. And sometimes it's just purely down to the pool gods, and yeah, you've got to stand up, yeah, you've got to knock them in, yeah, I did knock them in, but, you know, at the end of the day, you do need a bit of luck. And I was saying to the Tassie guys, you know, big shout out to you, always support me ever since I started coming to Oz, you know, like 8-9 years ago, properly at the Empire. You know, you've always supported me, and I was saying to those guys earlier, you know, sometimes you just, I wouldn't want the career again, I wouldn't want to start again, because I just wouldn't get the luck again when I really needed it. You know, there's so many times where I'm 10 each, or I'm 8 each, or I'm 9 each, whatever we're racing to, and you make a ball and you run out, well, what happens if I don't make a ball at 10 inch? Then we've got a different champion. So, you know, sometimes you've got to analyse, you've got to understand that the game is really, really cutthroat, and you're talking like, you know, you're talking Rizzler papers between who wins and who loses. I do genuinely think that Justin was the best player this week. I think we've been a bit hard done by. So, in all honesty, I'd rather, you know, I want to congratulate Justin on a great tournament because I do think you were the best player.
Well done.
Where do I go from here? You know, a lot of people are on Facebook, and I do wear my heart on my sleeve. It is hard, you know, I understand that I'm here. Of course, I understand that you're going to root in for the Aussie players. But it's hard, it's tiring, it's mentally draining. I feel like I need a break. I definitely need a break. You know, I'm going to go away. I'm going to take a bit of time off. How long I'm going to take off? You know, I feel a little bit kind of pressured into playing the World Championship because I've got to try and defend it. But I could really do with a break. If that means I'm back next year, great. If not, I wish you all the best with it. I've had a really good run here. I've enjoyed the Anzac. I've enjoyed the big guns. It wouldn't be the worst way to bow out, obviously winning both events. We shall see. And just a mention to obviously the ladies. Congratulations on a great tournament yourselves. You don't always get the credit you deserve and the hard work that you put in. Sometimes we kind of steal the show a little bit, and it's not always, you know, you're all doing what you need to do to get your own thing going on. So obviously congratulations to you guys, and I think I've rambled on enough. So see you when I see you.
The 2019 Big Guns champion, Mick Hill. So once again, thanks to everyone for showing up here tonight. An amazing final, amazing finals, and thanks to the commentators. Thanks to Dan Lynch up there, obviously Q-Ball TV, Peter Butterworth, Jamie Stevens, David Rothel. I think that's who we have there. And whoever else commentated, jumping in and having a crack, thanks for that. You certainly helped create the atmosphere and the experience for those guys at home watching. And thanks for everyone attending. That's a wrap for 2019 Big Guns. Safe travels, everyone that goes home. And sorry, just a big thank you to all the players that travel from afar, around Australia, from New Zealand, England, Ireland, Quakers Hill, Kellyville. Thanks to everyone. Safe travels home. Thanks a lot.
I'm so glad I didn't tell the credit because I had a heart attack. 5-1 down, 10-8 down. Oh my lord.
You don't have to take this back for tonight. You need a new luggage bag just for us.
Well, last year I got absolutely slaughtered on Facebook because I did an auction for the shirt and the trophy and the...
And then you did the juniors thing, didn't you?
Yeah. Everybody realised I weren't a scumbag. I was trying to pinch
Red
money.
wine in there and use it.
That is, oh my god, that is
It's
very heavy.
really heavy.
That's like $50 excess package.
Yeah, that's not
That'll be in Danny's cabinet.
Congratulations.
Another trophy for me.
That's actually a no. That's actually.
Does the lid come off?
No.
Does it?
No.
Tried that already.
Normally you just get that tin crap, don't you? That rusts and you kind of nobody's interested in. That's.
I'm getting rid of this one.
That's actually nice.
Yeah, you'll have to take that one home, mate.
Would you be polishing that cap?
Yeah.
Would you be?
Doesn't even need a polish. Just a dust.
Would you take pride in?
Towel half wet and half dry.
Would you take pride in that? Would you?
Grab it in tissue, mate, put it in the suitcase.
Yeah?
Grab it in tissues.
Yeah.
They'll probably charge you an arm and a leg to ship it.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
You make me go down. just didn't realise I've made it over to the
You know, I was doing that before when I was sitting on it.
Or I'll keep it at my place, Mick. When you come out of retirement, you can have it back.
Give Crawley the post to you if he hates it. It's like $20 post. Stuff all.
Good one.
that way.
Look at the old Facebook auction and look after the juniors again.
Is there any other balls that
Well, I got the hands up one as well, so it's a double whammy this time. So how are we going down here? Good, mate?
Good, mate, yeah.
All set for Friday?
Friday, yeah, big game.